Ginto Bros, always starring Jericho's.
Welcome to the Ginto Bros podcast. My name is Car Ginto, and here with me today is Jericho Belmonte.
That's me. That's what I do every single
He
time.
is usually our regular special guest, but today is our real special guest. We have been internet buddies, social media buddies for like a year.
Like best buddies.
We're best
buddies.
friends.
That's just
But she had a boyfriend at that time. It was literally fucked up. But anyways,
Don't like that guy.
here is Taylor Webb. Hello.
And now I am now single, so hello.
Hey!
She needs a man's, but I want it to be Car, so.
Anyways, this podcast is for the politically incorrect, ignorant, and downright stupid commentary by the Ginter Bros and the few that roll with us. Hello, guys. How's everybody?
Good.
Good.
Jericho.
Great.
Taylor,
Good.
Sup?
you're our special guest today.
Holy shit.
I know, I've been
Can't
wanting to
believe
be on
Taylor
this
today.
thing for so long, but I have not been invited or I've been snubbed, so...
You've been invited many times.
I don't know. I don't know about that, but
Yeah, we
okay.
invited you.
Okay, but then you're like, yeah, I'm down. I'm like, okay, yeah, cool. And it's like, oh, it's not happening. And then, like, the next day when I'm free, it's like some other fucking dude. It's like, okay, cool.
Well, to be honest, one of those days is like, I don't want to deal with females today, so...
Yeah, Car's like that.
Ouch. Okay.
Car's like that.
All
He
right.
does that with females. Has to be in the mood.
I have to be in a great mood. I'm in a great mood today, so this is why you're here. So.
Only reason why I'm here. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, you don't want me on my bad days, talking about shit. But
Yeah. I get really testy.
so Taylor, we have been internet buddies for like a year.
Okay, don't say buddy. We're internet BFFs, but okay.
BFFs, okay.
Mm-hmm.
How did this all start? What do you think? I have my story, you have yours. Let's go.
Okay, are we going with my story first?
Yeah, let's
Okay.
Yeah, because ladies first.
Ladies first.
Okay. Well, about a year ago, Jericho was really into sharing his past memories on Facebook, like his statuses.
Sure.
And me being me, I roast the fuck out of Jericho all the time.
Yeah.
And I would always roast funny things or put gifs or whatever underneath it, making fun of him. And then you would kind of back me up or comment back or whatever, and then it just kind of went from there.
Yeah.
And literally we would gang up on Jericho, and then
I'm
you
such
added
a
me
nice
on,
dude.
you added me on Facebook, Snapchat, Instagram, all on the same day, and
Facts.
yeah, and then
Facts.
yeah,
That's how it is.
I think and it just kind of blossomed from there.
Well, my story is exactly the same, so I think we're connected.
Exactly.
On that.
We're
That's
good. And then I
exactly
started roasting you, which is fair because you.
I don't
post
think
more-
it's roasting.
Oh, 2012 you? I don't know. I don't know
You
about
want
that
him
one,
back,
honey.
though.
I don't know about that one.
Do you want him back?
Well, you don't like that one?
All your posts are a book title. It's
Bruh,
every
that's
word's
not even
capitalized.
nothing, man.
And they're all sappy ass quotes.
Yeah, but I told you the reason why I do it, though, right?
No.
Yeah, I told you that no one else does it, so that's what sets
Oh.
me apart from all of
Oh my
What do you
god,
mean
you're
I do
so
that?
cool.
it.
So cool.
What do you mean? It's not about being cool, it's about being different.
Oh, and then you guys ended up started commenting on my shit too, things
Oh,
that I
it's so
share.
fun.
Yeah, all the relationship stuff. You guys are like, oh yeah, me, pick me.
Every time.
Oh, literally, you guys commented so much to the point where my mom even asked me, "Oh, who's that guy who comments on all your Facebook statuses?"
Yeah, but which guy, though?
No, but she was talking about you, Car.
Yeah.
And I was like, which one? I'm like, Jericho? She's like, no. I'm like, this one. And she literally pulls up one of my posts that you, put a gif on. I'm like, oh, that's Car. She's like, oh, who's that? And I was like, I didn't want to say, I'm like, oh, I don't actually know him. But I was like,
Yeah,
oh,
she
no.
freak out.
No. But I was just like, Jericho, my friend Jericho. She's like, oh, yeah, I know who that is. And she's like, yeah, it's just one of his friends. And she's like, oh, how do you know him? I'm like, oh, I met him a few times, even though I didn't. And I'm like, yeah.
Why Gallardo?
No, and it was super funny because my mom, I think is getting tired of me being single. And she's like, oh, is he nice? I'm like, yeah.
Is he nice?
And, your Facebook photo is, you and your fucking legs or whatever, just all fucking massive.
The Jack.
Yeah, and so she goes to her and she's like, oh, wow, he's jacked. I'm like, oh my god, stop, Mom.
So in real life, what do you think?
Is this everything you imagined it to be?
I mean, it's okay, yeah.
It's
Yeah.
okay.
It's alright. It's alright.
He gets
I think-
facials.
I mean, this is my first time seeing you with a shirt on, because all your snaps to me are your shirt off. So.
Aw, that's not true. I said you wear like my business attire
No.
sometimes.
No, I remember I asked you that, and you're like, I snap girls differently. Like, depends on who they are. I'm like, okay.
He's being truthful too.
Yeah.
No, and then you changed up your snaps on me for a while, and then like you went
You
back. to
deleted
normal.
them. Talk about deletion.
Okay.
Oh, okay. Wait. That's too far ahead. I think we should just like keep it on, like the beginning stages.
Oh.
That was the beginning, basically.
That was.
No, that's false.
That's
That's
not
false?
true.
That's false, sorry.
not true.
I'm getting ahead of myself.
But yeah, like you during that time when we met.
Met. We're gonna say met.
Well, we met online. I mean, this is like common things like
I
that
don't know.
happen.
To me,
everybody.
I'd say this is our first time meeting, but
like in
okay.
real life. But then like
I
I think I don't even. I think it's just comfortable for me, right? Like it doesn't even feel like we
No, I know you, Car.
we don't know each other. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But sometimes it's easier to share your real personality online. So
Yeah, you think so?
I don't think Car changes who he is.
Well, I try not to.
Yeah.
You know.
I like to
change who
show people my real self when I'm with them, not online.
Yeah.
Yeah. So there you go. But yeah, you had a boyfriend at that time when we first met.
No, that's false. I didn't. I was single when you first
No,
added
you like at that time when we met, like maybe a month or two later, you just so happened to have a boyfriend.
me. Mm-hmm.
How did that happen?
Like, how did I get a boyfriend?
Yeah, tell us.
Tell the story.
Tell us. Well, good old Tinder for ya. So one of my best friends from like I known him since I was 4, and he was like, Taylor, like just go on it, it's fun. And like I'm not really into that. I'm like, I'm more of like meet people like in person, old school kind of thing. And then literally I left my phone at the table, I went to the bathroom, and he like had it downloaded and had like my photos uploaded and everything. And I'm like, fuck it, you know what, whatever, I'll give it a go. And whatever, I had it for literally a week. It was 6 days. And I'm like, fuck this shit. Like, gross ass men are on here. I'm not getting anywhere. Like, I'm getting like, it was not for me.
Yeah.
And then I remember I had a hockey game that day, and I'm like, okay, I'm just going to delete it after hockey. But I'm like, oh, I'll check one last messages. And then I saw one from my ex, and I actually knew of him. Like, we went to the same high school.
Yeah.
And I'm like, okay, like, whatever. Like, it's not a total stranger, right? Because I'm like, I don't really know how I feel about meeting someone who I absolutely know, like, you know?
Mhm.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I'm like, okay. He's like, oh, like, whatever, asked me out kind of a thing, and went, and there was that.
How do people ask people out on Tinder? That's weird to me.
What do you mean?
How do you?
Well,
start it?
like, then he got, like, my, like, snap, and, like...
Like, what do you say first? Say you matched on Tinder. How do you go about it?
I get a lot of, like, wow, like, a lot of, like, things about your appearance, and I hate that.
Mm.
Well, that's how you. That's
I
how you judge.
If I
But, like, in a bad way. Like, not like, oh my god, you're so beautiful or pretty or using those words. It's more of, like, you're so sexy or you're fucking hot or, like, wow, like, what I would do to those. You know, it's just, like, shit. It's like,
what I would do to those.
yeah, it's
guys.
nasty.
Yeah, that makes sense actually.
And then, yeah.
Yeah, but how did you like get to the point where it's
It's
not?
like a relationship.
Yeah.
Honestly, it
Status.
did not take very long. Like, it was, like, pretty much, like, a weekend. I'm like, oh, yeah. Like, we're
So what do you
dating.
think? It's just because maybe? Well, at that point, were you like, this is. Not that you're like settling, you're just like, hey, this is
You want to say
mutual
desperate?
understanding. Not desperate. I wouldn't say desperate. Maybe it's a mutual understanding. I should just go for this all the way. Maybe that point.
Yeah, because I honestly think that's so weird for you. Like, knowing how I know you,
Mhm.
for you to start a relationship on Tinder, I would never have guessed.
Right? I know, me either.
Like, if my life depended on it, I would have died.
So how did you? What do you think happened that time? Like for you to get to that point where you're like,
I
let's
don't know,
make it
like,
official.
honestly, like, I'm a big believer in... I totally shared this on Facebook. You guys probably saw it. Probably comment on it. I'm a big believer, not in, like, love at first sight, but people who, like, vibe, like, right away. You know, like, click and whatever. And we did, like really, like, well. Like, I would say, obviously we did.
Yeah.
And, you know, and it was just, like, a really strong attraction from the beginning.
Yeah.
And, well, at least what I thought it was, you know, on my end anyways. And it just kind of was like, wow, like, as Jericho knows, I've had some rough goes. in the past with my exes,
Yeah.
and to
She
me,
doesn't want to pick an Asian guy. I told her. Asian guys are good lovers.
and oh my god, and like to me, it just felt completely different from what I was used to, and so I'm like, I think looking back on it, I thought different meant good, but as we all know now, different doesn't always mean good.
It
But
just means-
that's just what it felt.
It
It felt
just means
different
different.
from,
Yeah.
how everything else was going, like how my past relationships were.
Yeah.
So I'm like, okay, like this is different. It's gonna go well. It's gonna work out. And I think that's where my mindset was at. with that.
So would you say you were like hoping for the best?
Yeah, I was very optimistic. Yeah.
So, like, obviously you had good times during this relationship, and you're
Mhm.
currently single now, so what do you think happened, or what did happen? That just, like...
What did happen? Honestly, the first, I would say 5-6 months were great. Like, we never fought. We were always on the same page, this and that. There was no problems that really arose.
Yeah.
And then, I don't know, for some reason, it was almost like a switch that went off in his demeanor and personality and how everything, like how he treated me just changed. Like, it was a complete 180.
What happened exactly? Like, can you go into detail, or, just... I guess put it, like, vague if you want.
Well, like, I don't even, like, honestly, it's just, like, even, like, just think about it now, it's just wild to me, like, just thinking about it, like, he got very, very, I would actually categorize it as verbally abusive.
Right.
I mean, it starts off small, it starts off with, like, a little bit of belittling, or a little bit of, like, tone or attitude and whatnot, and I feel like his job that he had at the time had a big thing on it, like, big, effect, thank you. Like, he's working long days outside, and, it's tiring and very physical labor, like, that's hard.
Right.
But his days, like, when he got home and I would see him, it was taken out on me. And, I mean, everyone has bad days, and obviously you always take it out on people you love and are surrounded by, but, like, it was every day. And, like,
Yeah.
I would break my back to try and make things good for him. Like, I would have, like, I would do his laundry and make his food, like, all, like, just trying to, like, make sure that when he got home, like, he could just sit and relax, and, like...
Yeah.
You don't have to do that for cars.
And, it just was not, like, appreciated at all,
Right.
and, like, I was just shit on, like, And then it just kind of snowballed from there, like, literally, I would, like, in my past, like, from... like, my other exes besides him, like, every time I go out, they'd be like, what the fuck, like, blah, 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 like, really insecure and stuff. Yeah, he would be like, oh, like, go out, go out, go out. I'm like, okay, that's awesome. Like, great, right? Because no one wants to have that when they go out with their girls or whatever.
Yeah.
And then it kind of started, like, to turn on that. Like, like, straight up getting told to go fuck myself.
You're really hot, by the way.
Right.
And
You stupid jerk. Oh, but anyway, go ahead.
anyways, and, like, just things like that, like, just very bluntly just saying things, and, like, he had or has, like, a temper, and it just kind of was taken out on me.
You didn't see early signs of it, right?
Thinking back on it now, like, maybe I could probably pinpoint, like, pick things out, like, like, that's kind of, like, foreshadowing a little bit, but for me, though, to have him one way at the very beginning, and then him, how it ended up, he could totally control that. Like, to me, like, if he can go 6 months without losing his shit on me, means he stopped trying, or, like, was trying to hide that part of himself.
Comfortable, probably.
Not that he got comfortable, just the fact that he kind of got what he wanted out of me, and then kind of thought that he had me hooked or wrapped around his finger, that he could act that way and think I would just stay and take it, but as you know, I'm not like that.
It's actually funny. I'll interrupt you for 1 second, because I think I did the same thing to my ex.
Yeah, you definitely did. I know, like, at times, like, I didn't even see Jericho a lot during that time when he had a girlfriend, but then the times I did, you'd be like, he'd get mad that she'd be out a lot, or that...
That was a piece of shit. Holy
Yeah.
shit.
Fuck that. Any guys who's listening, if you actually trust your girl, like, let her go out with her girls, like, and for me...
It's like an Asian thing, man. I swear to
It's
God.
No,
definitely
it's
an
not, because I had that all the time, and, like, every time I go out, and I'm a very, very loyal person, like,
That's
honestly...
you, though.
But that's the thing, if you're dating me, you should know me, and you should trust me. If we don't have
Yeah.
trust, don't fucking date me then. That's all I'm saying, like...
I think it's because, like, I think guys think that why would you want to go out when you have
here at
me,
home,
right?
so.
But then it's like
that's
so different,
That's
right?
so self-absorbed then. Like, it's like
Yeah.
you want to have friends. It's healthy to have relationships with other
Exactly.
people. You need friends. You can't just be hunkered down.
But yeah, well, me, I didn't know better. So
And like for
Yeah.
me, honestly, I would spend 90% of my time sitting here grinding TV, watching Netflix with you. But every once in a blue moon, I want to go out.
Mhm.
Like, you know, that's all.
Yeah,
I
you
want.
need like different experiences, different perspectives.
Yeah,
You
you
can't
don't,
just
you
be
don't
around.
wanna, you don't wanna like box yourself in.
Yeah.
Exactly. You don't want to be. I don't want to be like, hey, this is boring, like relationship stuff, because whatever. But like, yeah, you need things that are new and exciting,
Mhm.
right? You
Exactly.
don't want to be
It's like
like,
it gets stagnant. And it
like
gets,
you said,
yeah.
boxed in this little thing with your relationship with a dude or a girl, whatever you say. But yeah, let's.
It's just what happens, I think.
Mhm.
When it comes down to a relationship, and you have to choose, right? Like, do I want to stay home with you again, or do I want to go out with my friends? Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, but then so like Jericho used to be that kind of guy.
Yeah, man, that was terrible.
It was so long. I'm just kidding.
No way.
I'm bugging you.
No way.
No.
So yeah, like
Okay.
how did things come to terms of like, hey, this is gonna be ending?
I'm honest. I'll tell the true story. Well, just to back it up a little bit, prior to this one incident that kind of sealed the deal for me, about a month and a half ago, we kind of had a talk saying, you know what, like, you can't take your bad days out on me, you know, I need that more respect, blah, 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 and he was like, yep, and it was quite good, like, for a while. And he really tried and whatever. I'm like, okay, like, this is looking up, like, whatever. And, like, a few slip-ups here and there, but, I mean, whatever.
Who doesn't have slip-ups?
But I was at work, and I was on my lunch break, and I was eating, and I had my earbuds in, because I was called him, and I was eating at the same time, and literally, I was all alone in the lunchroom. What are you doing?
I know the story.
I know you
Yeah,
do.
but I don't. Let's
I'm
go.
just saying.
Well, I was in the lunchroom, whatever, I gave him a call, and started talking to him like normal, and, like, I was gonna be super cute, too. I was like, you know what, like, I'm gonna take you on a date, like, you know, like, I'm gonna take you on a date.
Take me on a date, Taylor.
But before I could even get to that point, I was just talking about how your day, like, bullshit, whatever, and then all of a sudden, he, like, goes, who's that? I'm alone. I'm like, what? He's like, who's there with you? And, like, I'm chewing at the same time, so I take a second to answer, and I'm like, huh? I'm like, just confused. Like, I'm like,
Yeah,
like, what?
yeah.
And he's like, I hear someone fucking talking to you. I'm like, huh? They're, like, right
Is that
beside
verbatim?
you.
Verbatim?
Hmm?
He actually said.
Yeah, he swore at me, yeah. And I was just like, and I took a second, I looked around, and there's a door kind of off, like, behind me, and I guess my coworker came in
Yeah.
and sat on the couch behind me. I can't see, I can't hear this, okay? I'm like, oh, like Laura's, like, behind me, like, whatever. And he's like, well, why'd you take so long to answer? Like, why are you hesitating, and this and that? I'm like, and I was literally just like, I was like,
What's
what?
going on?
I was literally like, what? And I'm like, he's like, well, you're like, you're hesitating. It's like, it's really weird. Like, why are you being so weird? He's like, I'm like, I'm sorry. Like, she snuck in behind me, didn't see her. Like, you know. He's like, yeah, okay, yeah, whatever. And he's like, I'm so sick of this, and hung up on me. I'm just like, I was like so stunned. I was just like, what just happened? Like, what just, like, literally, like, what happened? And where I worked at that time, literally all female staff.
Yeah.
And, whatever, and then he texted me right away, oh, sorry about that, like, it was just really weird how you were answering me, and I was like, I'm sorry, like, your questions threw me off, like, it just seemed really odd to me, like, your questions, and, like, I was being calm, cool, and collected, my answers were, like, not even snarky or bitchy, I was just, like, legit, like, let's figure this out, like, whatever,
Yeah.
and, like, obviously there can be misunderstandings and stuff, so I'm like, hey, we'll talk it out.
Wait, at this point, you guys were just talking? Just like you guys aren't together and all that stuff?
No, we're together, like, this is, like,
Oh.
what broke the camel's back for me.
Okay.
And he is all of a sudden just turns a page and like things are saying back and forth and he's like, whoa, like, why are you being so shady, blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, and I literally just had enough. I'm like, why are you acting like I'm fucking someone else right now? Like, why? Like, I was legit crying, like, why? Like, I'm at work, like, what? Like, what? Like,
Yeah.
and he's like, oh, I'm not. Like, you can fuck anyone any time. I don't care. And I was just like, okay. And it just spiraled from there, and he was just, like, going off, and it just was so fucking weird in what he was saying. I honestly wish I saw text messages, because it was just, like, blew me away in what he was saying to me, and it was just so disrespectful, so degrading, and, like, telling me I can go fuck whoever I want, like, really? Like, after you're acting like I'm fucking someone right now? Like, it was nuts. And so I was kind of talking to my mom, because I tell my mom everything, and she's like, Taylor, like, this is just, like, you know, like, you need to stop, like, he's not good for you. She's like, I'm not one to tell you what to do, but, like, you deserve way better than this, than what he's giving you. And I'm like, you're right, like, 100%. And I'm like, yep, packed up most of his shit that I saw, had to go to his house because I had some of my stuff there that I needed for the next day, and I literally knock on his door, and he answers with, hey, babe. I'm like, what? Like, what? Like, you're just gonna act like nothing happened?
Yeah.
And whatever, I just pushed through. He's, like, cooking something. I put his shit down, I had my hockey bag, I grabbed it, and he's like, and he sees me, and it kind of, like, dawns on him what's happening, and then he goes, so what then? Like, just so, like, right away, confrontational, and whatever, and I'm like, I'm sorry, I just cannot do this anymore. I just can't. He's like, can't do what? Instantly starts screaming at me. He's red in the face, he's getting in my face, and to the point where I was legit kind of getting scared, and I was like, I'm gonna have to, like, call my dad, like, I'm scared. Like, legit, I was scared. I acting like I wasn't, but I legit was. And I took my house key back, and he's like, get the fuck out. So I'm like, okay, like, thankfully, I'll get the fuck out. And I'm putting my bag in the back, and he comes out, and he's screaming at me in the back lane now. Red in the face, this and that. He tells me that because I'm too proud and too strong of a woman, that's what's getting in the way of this. And I was just like... Yeah. I was like, I'm sorry, that's not a bad thing. Like, I'm, you know... And I said, you know what? I wasn't raised to take what you're giving me. I said, sure, respect. Haven't seen my dad treat my mom like that. Haven't seen my sisters and their significant others treat them like that. And I said, I'm sure respect not going to continue letting you treat me like this. And he says, yo, yeah, good job, blah, 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 you're just so strong, blah, blah, blah. Claps right in my face. I literally almost went to punch him, but I'm like, Dylan, I can't, because he's clearly stronger than me. But I was just like, whoo. And then he walked in, and that was that.
So you think it's just, like, he's just really insecure about, like, his position in your relationship, obviously, and position, like, in, like, society, you think? Just, like, he just...
No, I think there's more to go on. There's definitely more to it, but that's his dirty laundry. I'm not going to air it. Like, that's not for me to say.
Yeah.
But there's definitely a little bit more going on behind that than that. But that does play a factor in it, for sure, I think.
Right.
Definitely insecurity there, for sure. Like, just
that's what it seems like. Just like,
yeah, no.
Because, like, he specifically said, you're a strong woman, and whatever, like... So what's the problem?
You look for
yeah, right. And
I think he's looking for a little bit
a submissive
person, just like...
I wouldn't disagree with that.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Well, it's rough.
Rough.
Yeah. On to bigger and better things.
Bigger and better things.
Asian things.
Asian things. I don't know why I want to go Asian so bad.
Because
my family's too white for an Asian. They wouldn't survive.
What do you mean?
I don't know.
It's okay.
We are adaptive people.
Adaptive people.
I don't know if I'm...
So what other, like, obviously other than this relationship that you just had, like, is there other things, like, relationships or situations that really shaped you to, like, how you are?
You mean X number 1, 2, 3, and 4? Sure.
Maybe, if you want to get into that. Not even, you don't have to go in detail to everything, but just like,
honestly, every single relationship I've had has definitely shaped who I am right now.
Yeah.
And as shitty as 90% of those relationships ended up being, I kind of have a different perspective on life now, and, like, who I am as a person, and who I want to be as a person, and, like, so, I mean, I'm appreciative for that. Like, I can't say I regret the relationships, because I am where I am now because of everything.
Because it helps you grow.
Yeah, right, no, for sure, and I definitely wouldn't be where I am right now without them. Don't want to give them too much credit.
Yeah, don't
but, no, I'm pretty... happy where I am right now. And to be honest, like, this last, like, Jericho, I went out with you to coffee a week after I broke up with him, or even a few days, and I said, oh, no, I'm fine. I was not fine for a really long time, not gonna lie. I went through a lot of shit, not gonna lie. But now I'm kind of, like, on the up. I'm done with that depressive feeling sorry for myself shit. And now I'm kind of have a little bit more clear view on what I want.
Yeah, I just feel like people have to go through that.
Yeah.
Because if it meant anything to you, if it was real in any way, you're gonna hurt.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No.
I just like when you told me, I was like, this girl's gonna fucking cry after this.
Yeah. Honestly, and I think this last one like really hurt the most, just because I felt like I was almost used and played. You know what I mean? Just because of how like 180 everything got switched up. It's like, well, you were just acting that way to get me, and then you know what I mean? And like that was a real. To me, I was mad at myself. So I'm like, why didn't you see this? Like, why couldn't you?
Well, it's like the honeymoon phase, right?
Yeah, well, not even that. It's just like I'm just getting frustrated just because I don't know if we're gonna get into it, but just with my other past relationships, I'm just getting so frustrated with having fucking piece of shit after piece of shit after piece of shit, and it's like, why? I'm just like, I don't know. I'm like just like this, or I don't know if it's. I don't know. I don't know what it is.
You gotta think outside the box.
I don't. Not Asian box, you mean?
Wait, do you think like you give off that aura that just like attracts these kinds of?
Okay, honestly,
she always picks the same type of person.
No. But listen to this. Listen to this. After my whole like going through some shit, I kind of came to a realization about myself is that as a tough and exterior as I come off as, I always want to see the best in people. And I think that's my issue is that, like, yeah, you can do me dirty. Yeah, you can treat me like a piece of shit. But I still want to believe that you're a good person and you have a good heart. And so I'll keep trying. Because it's like, maybe it's just that one time. You know what I mean? And, like, that, I think, has been my biggest, like, moment to date about myself is because I'm just like, wow. Like,
it's not good. It's not a bad thing to be like this. But you have to prepare yourself for it.
But now that I'm aware of it, I think I can tweak it a little bit and kind of, use it to my advantage instead of it being a disadvantage.
Probably should be more on a defensive of, like, getting into it.
Like, you can still believe that people are good people.
Mm-hmm. No, for sure.
But you also have to believe everybody has demons.
Yeah.
Yeah, you probably should get into those demons before you
or just be maybe a little bit more observant, because I am a hopeless romantic. So if anything happens, God, Jesus. And so sometimes when some things happen, I can get a little flower-eyed, or if you want to say, like,
sure,
and
hard-eyed.
Yeah, or like and so sometimes I just kind of have to be like, you know what, like that's nothing too special. Like, chill out.
Yeah.
And so I think I get blinded.
That's true.
Yeah. But everybody that's like always looks forward to the goodness in people will be blinded. You have to blind yourself somehow.
Well, yeah.
Because I think this world is pretty negative. So
yeah, you also gotta accept, like, even if there are challenges in a relationship, that you just like you can't just be like attack mode. You gotta be like, let's like marinate in the situation and see how it goes, instead of just like, boom, I gotta react like this. Like, I don't like this right now. You gotta accept it and then just like work around that. It doesn't get to that point where it's just fighting and all that stuff. So.
Yeah, but.
So, like, you mentioned earlier that, like, after you guys broke up, that you talked to Jericho about that stuff. I also noticed that you deleted things about him, and I'm like, I went to Jericho right away. I'm like, yo.
Oh no, you knew 2 days after, and you messaged me about it. I'm like, wow, Car's really
Yeah, I was like, wow. I was to Jericho. I was like, yo, Taylor's single, right? And then,
2 days after. Oh my god.
And then Jericho's like, oh, I don't know. He's like, what makes you say that? I'm like, yo, she has no photos of him anymore.
No, this was before I even met up with Jericho, because Jericho, when I met up with him, he's like, Car, he knows you're single. I'm like, what? He's like, yeah, he told me that you deleted all of your photos together. I'm like, what? Like, okay, a little stalker-like, but alright.
It's not stalker. It's just being aware.
Okay, but I was like posting like stuff on my story that would lead me to. Okay, I mean I get it, but I was just like literally like 48 hours. Like, wow.
Yeah,
I
know shit like that.
He does.
And he's like, I'm gonna snap, please, again, because I had to delete you. Sorry.
Oh, why did you?
Oh, see, here comes.
I'm sorry.
Wait,
here comes the money.
Why did you delete me in the first place? Go ahead.
Okay, well, it's your fault. Not gonna lie.
Yeah.
So this was
So funny.
beginning me and my ex's relationship, and we've only been like BFFs like online for like a few months. And you would always snap me of selfie, not even saying anything, but with your
Bed
shirt
pics.
off. Yeah, basically him laying in bed with his shirt off, and like I would never respond ever. But they would still keep on coming. And then one time I was with my ex, and yeah, I got one. And he's like, "Oh, who's that?" I'm like, "Oh, that's Jericho's friend." Like, kind of like gave him like the rundown of how I have your snap, basically. And I open it, and he's like, "Look, I have nothing to hide." So I open it right in front of him, and it's you just like posing, like with your arm above your head, and like shirt off in bed. I'm just like. And he's like, I'm like, okay, that's valid, like, you know. And he didn't say anything then. I'm like, okay, whatever. But then he sent a few more. And he's and then he's seen that. And then he's like, okay, like, this guy's really sort of pissed me off. I'm like, does he know you, like, you're dating me? I'm like, yeah. Like, I would literally send a snapback of, like, me and, like, my ex together. And, like, you gave 0 fucks. And then I was like, and he's like, well, I don't really appreciate that. I'm like, okay, that's fair. That's
And
valid.
you said that to be exact words you said. Like,
Yeah, she's like that.
I'm like,
she'll tell
hi.
you the truth.
And then,
Yeah.
I can respect that.
And then I was like, and then I think I told you before I deleted you. I don't know if I did. I can't
Yeah, you
remember.
did.
did.
I was like, I'm sorry, but I kind of have to delete you off Snap.
Yeah.
And
that's what the girls say to me all the time.
Don't tell her that, you dummy.
Oh, I know. Well, and trust me,
You're not the first person who had as a boyfriend that had to delete me in social media. So, I mean, I'm like, whatever.
but you're back in my Snap now, still ignoring your shirtless selfies.
Ignoring.
Yeah.
I don't know if I'm ignoring.
What, do I ever, like, respond to you? I remember, no, literally
Oh.
last week, you were like, so, still waiting for you to reply to one of these.
Okay.
Yeah, you did.
You sent me one with. Okay, one, you wake up and then you have your cat on you and you have like nothing on.
Because I sleep naked, sorry.
Yeah, so do I. That's why I do these photos with me without a shirt on.
But, like, literally like, the covers are, like, literally almost up to my chin, and you see, like, my collarbone.
Okay. I don't show you anything else.
Yeah, except your whole fucking torso.
Yeah, what's so bad about that?
And, like, literally, it's, like, my cute little kitty, like, on my face.
I'm sorry I don't have a cat to make it cuter.
It would, really. Honestly. I might respond if you did.
Yeah. But yeah.
Carter,
What?
you can't handle pets, man.
Well, because I'm allergic,
You're allergic.
basically, but whatever.
When you do anything for Taylor, don't worry.
Oh yeah, she's cool.
I love Taylor, man. She's awesome.
Oh, you guys are so sweet.
Well, what do you, like, we just met, like, in person today, like,
Mm-hmm.
I don't know, what were you thinking of, like, before that?
Did you have
and what happened?
expectations?
Like, I have 0 expectations.
Did
That's
you,
what, like,
did you
why-
think he was taller or he was gonna be like
No,
more
like-
muscular?
Sorry, what?
Okay, just...
You would be more muscular.
No, I feel like it's an accurate representation that he, you know, puts out on Instagram and Snap and stuff. I don't know.
Well, that's good.
That's
Authentic.
good.
I didn't go into it, like, being like, oh my god, blah, blah, blah. I just, like, went in and I was like, hey. Hi. Yeah.
Respect.
I think you're cooler than I thought you would be.
What do you mean?
I'm
Taylor's
slightly hurt about
awesome.
that, but...
You're way cooler. I think you're so dope now.
well,
Because I had no... I thought
Okay,
you were
okay,
gonna...
no, like, tell me, like, what you thought I was gonna be. And then...
Well, I like to go into things, like, with 0 expectations.
Okay, well, clearly you did.
But I
because you
also
sang
thought that you might be, like
Like, nerdy?
a big bitch. You know what I mean?
a big bitch.
Yo, I thought Taylor was a big bitch until she broke up
Everyone
with
thinks
her
that. I
boyfriend.
toned it down over my years.
Yeah.
Yeah, you were bad.
You make it seem like you're a bigger bitch than you are.
Well, because I was in a horrible relationship, and so,
Yeah.
well, not just being, like, just, well, when I met Jericho with the ex number 2 there, that was god-awful. But, I was,
Right.
like, I wasn't happy, like, and so, like, when you're not happy, you are kind of bitchy.
So this is like...
But also, Jericho was a horrible sport check employee.
Yeah.
Oh, fuck you, pissed me off. Or just the thing that you sent me today about, like, the closing and opening shift. Oh, fuck, that was so funny. I laughed a lot.
Yikes.
So good.
But yeah, that's how...
So good.
That's my thing. Just like I thought I think you're so cool now. I always say I just don't want to be like, oh yeah, praising you like 100%, but
No, you gotta. You haven't seen the real
oh my
deal.
god.
Yeah.
You didn't even see her leg tattoo.
Oh, can we talk about your tattoos? Like,
Yeah.
how many do you have?
I have 6 now.
You want to go into each one and your first, like sequential order?
Sure. My first one.
It's a good word, sequential.
Shut the fuck. Oh my god. My first one was on my thigh. It's a family tattoo.
So your whole family, like not your whole, but like your siblings have it as well, or?
No, this is just one that I got like for my family.
Oh, okay.
But basically it's a rose on like my upper area thigh here, and it's like an opening, and it has like their names, like my nieces and
It's a very nice tattoo.
mom, dad, and then it's another rose at the end. And so that's on my thigh. And then I got this one on my wrist. It's a book because I love to
You like
read.
reading, yeah.
Yeah. And then for my birthday, one of my sisters took me to get matching sister tattoos. That's kind of like on my side forearm.
That's my favorite one this year.
Yeah, I like this one too. It's like really subtle but cute. Yeah.
Kind of like you.
Girl. Oh fuck. What was?
Which was the next one?
Oh, and then the other one's this one. I got it because my grandma.
Who has the roses?
I have flowers.
Flowers.
This one's for my grandma. It's a rose, and then it's on one of her birthday cards that she gave us. She always would sign it, so it's her signature just copied on.
Oh, nice.
She passed away, and then this one's also from my grandma. Actually, it's my bigger one on my arm. It's bleeding hearts. She would always have them like in the front of her house, and she was very much into flowers and stuff. And then my most recent one is on the back of my arm. It's a bow tie, and it says honey. Because one of my, I don't think I showed you this one. No. It's because my childhood toy that I absolutely loved and kept in pristine condition is a bear. He has a bow tie, and his name's Honey. I still have him. He sits on my shelf.
Oh, that's cute.
That's cute.
Yeah.
And you have another one planned out?
Oh, I'm probably gonna get a half sleeve.
She's gonna do it.
I'm probably gonna honestly go all the way, but like.
Yeah,
Of
she's
what,
gonna be
though?
real tatted up.
Mm-hmm.
I asked you before, but like, well, I asked you like on social media, obviously, but what is it of?
I don't like to say
You
my
don't wanna say it
ideas
until
of
you
my
get it.
tattoos
Somebody
until I
would
get
take
them.
it.
But mine are always like something that I hold like dear to me, or really really care about.
Is that the reason why you got tattoos? Because it really signifies and represents things that you really care about?
Yeah, it's like they're always kind of with me, It's like, and it's like a nice little reminder, and like I love art and stuff like that, and it's like on your body. It's like cool.
It's cool.
Yeah, so you just look at like it and you remind yourself of.
Yeah.
That's good.
Yeah. I mean, sometimes it's sad. Some of them are sad, but it's just like
Tough cookie.
Tough cookie.
Unlike you, Jacob.
So I asked some people on social media what we should ask
Oh God.
our guests.
Jericho probably is just all Jericho
I actually
answering.
did not have
Our
time
guests.
to put
So
something.
I have a bunch of questions.
How many did you get?
Don't worry about it.
Hey,
2.
that's good.
You
No,
just
no,
making
I
up
have
the
more than
rest?
I have more than one. It's like right there.
Okay.
So my friend, well, I'm gonna say his name. Who cares? Ian asks, "Have you ever had a threesome?"
I am not. I had the opportunity arise, though.
Why
What,
didn't
two
you take
guys? Probably.
2 guys?
No, actually.
Oh yeah, that's not a double threesome. That would have been fun.
But,
too.
Really, a couple or no?
No. Actually, I had twice actually happen to me. That's a lie, because one of them was a couple, and then the other one is not, but...
Why did you reject?
Because I feel like with the couple one, I feel like it was just the guy who just wanted to sleep with me.
Fuck somebody else.
And then the other one, it was just a weird thing, and I was just like, it just doesn't feel right, so it was like,
You
just didn't happen. I think everyone was just a bunch of pussies about it. It was like one of those things that we're kind of dancing around, and then we're just like, nah. Yeah, and it just never happened.
Have you ever like fantasized about one or? Like,
Oh, absolutely.
But like certain people you know, or just the general idea of it?
Just in general.
I see.
Mm-hmm.
Alright. Well, Jericho and I never had one, so we talked about that before. So.
Probably Spanish.
I don't think I
this
would
right
ever.
here, this is what you guys have fantasized about?
No, I don't want to see Jericho naked at all.
I don't want to see me naked either.
Yikes, fam.
Let's do the lights off.
Pitch black.
Wait, have you got that? People say turn the lights off when you have like sex and shit.
I only had fucked 2 girls, man. Like, that doesn't happen
I
a
mean,
lot.
I'm just asking the general question.
It does not.
So no, it doesn't.
No, it never.
You had that before?
Like,
oh,
where they wanted them on?
Wait, did I ever
Where
fuck
I
with the
wanted
lights
them
on? Or
no,
off?
like they specifically said turn the lights
Oh,
on.
no.
I never had that happen, and I'm not one to be like, turn the light off. I've been like, can you dim it a little bit, just because sometimes it's just a really
Fucking
bright
bright,
light.
yeah.
And, like, you know, you kind of get a little bit, like, a nice little lamp in the corner. Yeah.
Well, yeah, I had that. I was
Really?
like, okay,
Because of you.
well, duh.
Okay, if a girl says that, though, it's just because she's insecure.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
Which
I'm
is-
telling y'all, you don't have to be insecure.
okay, especially when it's one-on-one. Like,
Yeah,
who
it's
gives a
all
shit?
good. Embrace it.
Mm. I do have been in situations where I felt insecure, and I'm just like, I'm like, you just kinda- you kind of have to fake it till you make it, you know?
I see.
Another one is, does penis size matter?
It has. There's so. Oh my god! I literally just had this conversation with someone, which is funny. It's not everything, but it's definitely something.
Sure.
Like I think girth has a good thing to do with it too. I don't want no skinny ass dick. No thanks.
Okay.
But like, and the thing is, you have to know how to use your dick.
Sure.
Men out there, learn how to use your dick. Be confident with that shit.
PSA.
And yeah, I don't know, and like just like not even just like the dick part, just like with your hands and your movements and like how
Has to be the whole presentation.
It's a whole. You know what I mean?
Agree.
And you know, like
Has
just
to be a whole presentation.
and like confidence is like hot to a girl. You know what I mean? Like if you're just gonna take her and like move her, it's like okay, all right, okay.
I got that.
You
Y'all
know?
taking notes?
You're taking notes?
No, are you guys taking notes?
I don't need to take these notes.
I don't need to take.
Hey, we have an audience, guys. Just say.
But I wouldn't say penis size matters, but it does have a factor.
Of course.
So if that answers your question,
That does. That's a good answer.
Good one.
I like to give
Okay,
in-depth
keep going.
answers.
That's for your Snapchat later.
What?
Don't you have like don't you make these tutorials or whatever?
About with my hockey group chat? Yeah,
Yes.
absolutely. I've
Yeah.
done a few, like about like just like what I've done one on vibrators and one on anal.
So
Yeah.
good.
It helps a lot of girls out there.
I've never seen that shit.
Well, because it's not for,
It's
you,
not for
man.
you, man.
It's a
You
group
know.
chat that I have like with my
Oh, I
homies.
see what you mean.
Yeah.
I got you.
I walk into Adam and Eve with such confidence, man. I don't give a
Yes.
fuck.
Okay, another one. Who's most like? What group is most likely to cheat, men or women?
Men.
Jericho.
No, I don't know. But the same. It doesn't matter.
You think it's men?
I don't think it's either. I think it's
Same.
no. It's
Okay, I will make this comment though. Men, I think, will actually physically fuck or do something physical, but women will do more of a flirting, cheating. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like,
more emotional.
no, like if a girl DMs her, she'll reply or be like kind of cute or whatever back. Or if at a bar, like, and some guy's touching her, she won't like be like no. You know what I mean? But
Okay.
actually won't go home or
Yeah, I
something.
agree with that. I'll say men though, because men, like, who are these men cheating with? Girls, obviously. So it has to be. It's either both or one or the other. But I think it's women because it's because obviously I cheat with like women who are in relationships. So
Dirty birdie.
so I mean, I don't know. I have a girlfriend or whatever. So I don't know.
So do you think it's not cheating for you if you're not in a relationship?
Well, I'm not cheating, but she is. But then I think it's not as bad for me, even though it's bad in general.
Mm-hmm.
But then I mean, if these girls are in a relationship, like that's on
Okay, well,
her.
have either of you been cheated on?
No, I don't have. I haven't had a girlfriend in like whatever time.
Okay.
So
I don't think so.
you don't think so?
I hope not. I only had one girlfriend. I don't know if she cheated on me.
You should probably ask.
Oh my god.
I was cheated on by your favorite ex of mine.
What happened?
Really?
Really?
How do you know? How'd you find out?
Oh, because I would have people messaging me and like
Oh,
sending
yeah, I think I
screenshots and
remember.
shit, and I'm just like, okay, alright.
Oh, I definitely remember.
Definitely does not feel greatest.
What does it make you feel?
It makes you feel like you're not good enough. 'Cause it's like, why?
But I think as long as as you think that you're good enough. I think that's the only opinion that should matter.
I don't know. Oh my god, you're horrible at this, Jericho. I don't know. It's just like the whole cheating thing, like, especially when you. I've definitely been in positions where it could be the other woman, and like.
You just always turn it down.
There's been one time I didn't know I was the other. Like, I never did anything, but like there was like flirting going back and forth, and so I didn't know if I didn't know like he had a girlfriend. But like as soon as I found that out, like I shut it down.
Shut down, yeah.
But it's just like the fact that I could have been like and like
yeah, you could have been.
And then there's the topic of, do you tell someone that they're being cheated on?
Yes.
I think that's a big one. What do you think about that?
Every fiber in my body says yes.
You would tell them that they're being cheated on?
I would definitely tell them. Because I feel like people need to know.
Okay.
Yeah.
For me, I think it's not my place to say. I mean, if someone outright asks me, I'll be like,
because I know
yeah.
of a situation that's like that. Like they knew that they found out that they were the ones getting cheated on, and they told the person, but it didn't matter.
I feel like it's just not my place to say. But if someone asks me, I'll for sure be honest with them. But.
Yeah.
Really, you wouldn't keep that hidden or whatever.
Yeah, but she's pretty honest. So.
Yeah, but we had so many opportunities to like tell people they were being cheated on, or you didn't say anything.
But I don't think you would tell them.
No, because it's like not my place to do it, right?
Oh.
Woo! We matched answers.
Well, yeah, it's not my authority to say that kind of thing.
That's what I think. But if someone asked me, like, hey, did you see them with me? I'd be like, yeah, I did.
Yeah. Because, like, you don't want to be, like, the main, like, I don't know, culprit. I guess that's the word.
Because then it gets you wrapped into their shit, and it's not your shit to be wrapped into.
Right.
True.
Right. Another question. If you're having a bad day because of your period, is that a valid reason to be angry at the world?
I think PMS.
Can you repeat it? Sorry.
Having a bad day because of your period, is that a valid reason to be angry at the world? Like
PMS.
Like transferring that energy to other things or people. And
in certain situations, yeah, 100%.
And using that as an excuse to why this is happening.
I don't think it's an excuse. It's more of an explanation. Because obviously you two don't understand what it's like. But physically, mentally, emotionally, holy shit. And some women get it way worse than others. Like, for me, I always try my best to obviously know, like, to try and know when I'm getting moody and bitchy and whatever and taking out on people, but sometimes you, like, honestly can't. Like, it's your hormones, it's this, it's that, you're fucking miserable, you're bleeding, you're cramping, your back hurts, like, you're literally just miserable, especially in those first few days, and so, I mean, some women take that and run with it and, like, literally just fucking treat you like absolute garbage. Like, that's no, but, you know, you get a little bit short answers or whatever, this and that. I think the guy can just suck it out, honestly.
Yeah.
I don't think it's that big of a deal. I mean, obviously, if it's the extreme, then it's like, hey, you need to chill out. But, like, a little snippy answer here, or maybe she's getting upset about something that she normally wouldn't have, then I think the guy just needs to take that, put himself in her shoes, and just kind of be a little bit more understanding. And, you know, kind of, I don't want to say take it, but, like...
Take it,
yeah.
Well, yeah,
like, to an extent. Like, there's always, like, that line.
I grew up with, like, women, like, my whole life, so I've seen it and experienced it, and for me, like, I just realized that this is what happens, and I should, like you said, take it and accept, like, this is how it is.
It's just what happens, you know?
But there's always, like, that fine line, like, you know, sometimes
yeah, this is too much. Right?
Yeah, and, like, some women just take that as an excuse and, like, literally would, like, use it to actually, like, treat you like garbage, but...
Right. I have some, like, goofy ones. Do blondes really have more fun?
No, I'm kind of a bore. I'm honestly...
You only sell yourself to this audience.
Hello.
Oh,
Only recently I'm really starting to come out. Like, honestly, it is 12:03 a.m. right now, and
She should be sleeping.
I would be in bed by like 9:30.
Yeah, but this is a special occasion, right?
No, but and I've just been trying to grow. And like I'll be 22 in a few weeks.
Hey.
I know, I'm an infant, really.
Can we do something for your birthday?
Sure. And I'm just trying. Like that movie Yes Man.
Yeah.
I'm trying to do that more.
Good.
So
You want to be out of your comfort zone?
Yeah, I'm trying to grow as a person, like,
That's good.
Good for
But
you.
no, I'm honestly, like, I'm always early, always on time. I hate being late. I'm kind of nerdy. I know a bunch of random shit. I like to read for fun, and I read a book in one sitting. Like, I can't. Like, I did that the other day.
And she's not talking about no poem book.
No, like, this is like a 500-page, like, novel. Like, I'll read.
Yeah, you like fiction, right? Is that your thing?
Or like romance novels. I like a bunch of shit. Like, I like history. I love like history novels, like World War II. I'm into that. So yeah, I'm kind of a nerd. So I wouldn't say for me, since I am blonde, that I don't have more fun. But I'm working on it. I'm working on it. Progress,
really
guys.
growing, right?
Slowly but surely. Yeah.
I have some more goofy shit, but Jericho, do you have anything that you want to ask?
No, I know Taylor pretty well, so.
Yeah, but the audience for would make it like. I know you know Taylor, but does everybody that? Obviously not, right?
It's hard to explain. She's like. How do I explain Taylor in one go? Like, can you not do that to me?
Okay, I won't look at you. Sorry.
Don't look at me.
Holy nervous.
So, to me, Taylor is like. I'm gonna say jackfruit.
Jackfruit?
Yeah.
Okay.
Because it's really like spiky
On the
and
outside?
exterior.
Sure.
And like, it's also my favorite fruit.
Oh fuck.
And then it's like squishy in the inside.
Yeah, and you can make
Yeah.
like burgers. and
Like,
shit.
honestly, the first time I ever met Taylor, it was like, man, this girl hates her life.
Really?
Because I did.
Like, yeah, what? Now we know. But
Mhm.
now, before I didn't, I'm like, man, like, I'm like always happy. Like, no one does not like me. Unless you have a reason.
And I didn't like Jericho. Me and Jericho did not
Like,
get
we
along.
did not
I
get along.
hated Jericho.
Why? What did he do to you?
Oh, okay, this was back in like Northgate
It's so
days.
bad. Like, I didn't work. 'Cause
And
we
like he
need to.
didn't work, and like I am someone who will work to the bone. Like I am a hard worker, and it really pissed me off that he was there all the time and would
Like,
not
didn't do
help me.
shit. Like, we didn't do
So
shit.
it was valid, but
Yeah,
like
he
the
said
fact
the
that I took it so personally, got so angry at him personally, like obviously it wasn't warranted. But then I broke up with my ex, and at the time,
And then I realized Taylor had a big butt. And I'm
Yeah.
like, holy shit.
Yeah.
That's forgiving. Okay, this is what I noticed about
Yeah.
Jericho. Jericho will always forgive people and treat people good if they're attractive in a way.
yeah, that's 100% for real. 100% that's real for you.
That's for real. That's
Yeah,
Jericho.
100%. Good thing.
And then when they're like not attractive, he'd be like,
You're like, fuck
such a
those
fucking
bitches.
asshole. Yeah. Sorry to reveal you, but
Yeah.
this is you, man.
Like, thank God I'm kind of pretty. Like, Jesus.
I don't think you're kind of.
Easy car.
Taylor is a beautiful
Easy
girl.
what?
I'm trying to be better, man. I think I'm better now.
You think so? I mean, that's good if you believe it.
But then, honestly, when we started being friends, like, it was, like, the best.
Yeah, it was awesome.
Do you guys miss each other and working and
I
shit?
miss Taylor.
I miss work. I mean, I don't miss. I wouldn't say I miss working.
Yeah, but at the tail end of that story, no one worked.
Yeah.
So,
Right.
Well, that's just how I am as a person. Like, I don't care if it's a shit job. I want to do my best and do it well and go all out. And, like,
and I didn't learn that until like 3 years ago, I would say.
until you met me.
Yeah,
I guess
she
so.
inspires
You
me.
guys change each other's lives? Wait, no, honestly, you guys think...
I actually think so. Like Taylor, like honestly, as young as she is, it's like she kind of like can keep up with like being mature.
Yeah.
I think.
And
you can't
most
keep up
girls
with
are not
me.
like that. So
Yeah. I get told like I'm an old soul, and like a lot of the
yeah,
time,
I told
and
Taylor
like
too.
people like outside of like my hockey team, like I don't have like and maybe 1-2 people, like I don't have anyone my age who I consider friend. Like literally, they're all like 30.
older. Yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
and I run with them. Or like my mom's friends, like I hang out with
Your mom's friends.
But you know, or just like stuff like that. Like I get along with adults.
Yeah, like she's.
And I think that's also another issue of my dating life is that these boys, because they're boys, are fucking stupid. But then also someone who is like on the same maturity level that I am is like 10 plus years older than me. It's like,
Or 6 years.
Or 6
years.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
But yeah, like, I guess I obviously never told you this, but like, yeah, like every day, like obviously we don't like get deep into like conversations.
Well, no, because you give me one word fucking replies and or like snaps.
Well,
It's
one,
like,
I'm like busy most of the day, to be honest.
all I get from Car, LOL.
You get hot?
What? Yeah, I get that hot, or like I get like the fire emoji or something.
Yeah.
And then-
It's bad when we both do it, because sometimes I do it too.
No, but then I'll respond with like a sentence to be like, LOL. It's like, okay.
Yeah, but I always tell you that
I'm like, do you actually want to meet me, Car, or is this just like
No, of course I do. We just the timing's off, and you gotta admit that when I did like invite you, you
were
said
busy.
You were busy, so like
Yes,
okay,
I was, but
Like this almost didn't happen. So
yeah, because of this fucking guy.
yeah.
hey, I am a busy guy.
But then yeah, like I was just gonna say that even though Taylor and I don't get like deep conversations, I think it still matters to me that someone puts yourself out there to just like give an effort to communicate, and I thank Taylor for doing that. Like days
You're welcome.
for that.
Yeah, she's
know.
great.
Yeah, it's great.
She's a softie, but you know.
Softy like jackfruit, right?
Yeah, I love jackfruit. It's so good.
I can't say I've had it, so
Yeah, it's definitely an Asian thing.
yeah.
You
I
should
know.
really get into
I've
Asian things.
I've
What?
seen the fruit. Like I know
You
what it
should
looks
get more
like.
into Asian things.
Asian things. Okay.
Yeah.
No,
imagine-
let's not say Asian things.
Mm. Is that a thing?
Let's be more specific. But
Oh,
anyway,
Filipino things.
Cars like more like a car thing.
more like a car thing.
Well, we got card things.
Oh my god.
Okay, is there any more questions?
No, okay. You guys want to get into this bracket so you can go by fast? Because we have this bracket that we're doing
Oh shit,
for
we're doing
March.
a bracket? I thought we were interviewing Taylor.
We are. She's gonna reveal a lot of things, most annoying
Oh
things that people
god,
do.
fuck, okay, go.
Yeah, so this is bracket we do for the whole month of March. We have one, most annoying things that people do. And I invited Taylor and our other friend, my other friend, to go into this and get their thoughts and whatever. So one thing that's annoying is turning without using a blinker or whistling in public. What's more annoying?
Blinker, because I whistle in public.
Well, I can't whistle.
You can't whistle?
I can't.
No, really? That's embarrassing, bro.
Yeah, that was me, guys, to Taylor.
Oh, shut up.
Okay, I'm just saying turning without a blinker. That's terrible.
I think that's just dangerous, so I'm gonna vote the other one too.
Next, we have double parking versus constantly canceling plans.
Oh, fucking constantly, guys, canceling plans. The worst.
I'm double parking.
Really?
Because I used to constantly cancel
Oh,
plans.
you're terrible.
I
Well,
don't
that's true, actually. But
I hate that. Yeah, but that's a really bad parking job.
Yeah.
actually, I don't hate that much because, yeah, constantly canceling plans is worse. Jericho, what?
Yes. What do you mean?
That's you.
That's not me.
Canceling plans?
When?
This almost never happened today,
Oh,
asshole.
it's your idea. I always think I'm just gonna be late.
Yeah, she's on time.
I was just nervous to be alone with me, that's all.
No, because I didn't want to take
He's
you.
not.
I don't want to. Well, I honestly didn't want you to take it like I'm trying to get you alone and shit. You
Oh,
know?
cool. I can handle myself. I can beat you
Yeah,
up.
but I don't know. I don't want you to see that. Like,
Yeah,
I'm
you
trying
Okay,
to-
first time
gentleman.
our first encounter was the funniest thing ever. Because he was all, like, shy and shit. And I'm just like,
Were you
hey,
shy?
I'm like, hey, what's up? Give him a big hug. And he's like, isn't this weird? I'm like, no! I know
Taylor's
you.
not weird.
No, because like one before this happened, she was like, "Oh, are you excited to finally meet me?"
And then he goes, what did you even say? It was something stupid. Like,
I was like, "Lamau."
yeah, you like laughed my ass off.
Lamau.
And I was just like, alright, guess you're not excited to meet me. And then you just screened me. And I was like, okay.
And I'm like, "Yeah, I'm excited." And you're like, "Ugh."
And then I gave you a rolling eye emoji, which Jericho loves.
I love it. It's like a Taylor thing.
Me rolling my eyes.
I'm like,
Yeah.
wow, that's not how.
She is it's weird, but
I don't want you to take it like
It's
that.
kind of attractive.
Wow. Okay, cool. Okay, telling you to smile more versus leaving hair in the sink.
Smile more. God, do I ever hate that.
What happened?
That's like something that people
Say
say
it
to
again?
girls, though.
Yeah. Well, that's why I hate it.
Oh yeah, don't fucking control people's shit.
Really,
They
you
want
don't?
to smile. They
That's
just
worse
smile.
than leaving hair in the sink.
Yeah, because I don't do that.
What about you?
Oh, girls are different. You guys have a lot of hair.
I mean, sometimes it happens, but
Sometimes.
It's a cool picture though.
Okay, you guys voted for smile more, so whatever.
Yeah, I just don't like when people try to control people.
Talking too loudly versus mocking people who like sports. Mocking
I feel
people who like sports, I hate that.
yeah, I would go that one because I talk loud. So
Yo, you don't even know what talk loud is. Just kidding.
Yeah, but that's normal
We're bad
for
for
like
that.
Asians, right?
Yeah, so a sports one.
Yeah, because like I hate people who ironically hate sports. Like, get the fuck out of here.
Yeah.
Interrupting conversation / thought versus
oh my
not
God.
finishing.
I always
sentences.
do that.
Well, Jericho doesn't finish sentences, which is really
Oh,
annoying.
I'm terrible too.
yes, I would say not finishing sentences because
Yeah.
it's like, continue, finish, please. I want to know where this is going.
Or what are you talking about?
Yeah.
That's Jericho.
Well, I think that every time Jericho opens up his mouth, but
Complaining about being in the wrong generation versus talking about how randomly quirky they are.
I don't know.
I don't get this
I'm not
one.
near nor there on this one. Like I don't really
Yeah.
care. This one's.
I'll pick the other one.
No,
Gen-
when
gen-
people say that
generational.
they're this kind of way is kind of annoying to me, like random or quirky. Like, okay, I think.
I mean, if they go on and on and on about it, then yeah, that's annoying. But if
because
they,
I don't think you should even acknowledge that you're this kind of like way. Like people
Why
see
not?
that as you anyway. Like,
Mhm.
okay, we
I feel like
know.
I can do that sometimes. I'd be like,
Yeah. So what are you voting on?
I'm
if
not
you
near.
had to.
I guess I would say the wrong generation.
It's
Jer-
more annoying.
Yeah.
Jericho.
I agree.
I can't say either of them because I feel like I fall into both of those things. I do them with.
Backing into a parking spot as people wait versus correcting you on a small fact. I correct Jericho all the time.
Same,
Yeah.
because he's always wrong, but
So do you find that annoying, Jericho?
No, I do that. I'm picking the other one.
Backing into a spot?
Yeah.
okay, yeah, I don't like being watched while backing up.
Oh, you're nervous?
Well, it's just like,
Let me do this so I can get out of here.
yeah.
Yeah, we'll go on that.
Oh my God, it's creepy.
Repeating the same joke or phrase too many times versus
Smoking. That's annoying.
Why
But
Jericho smoking for? Okay, that one, smoky one. Cracking knuckles versus listening to music too loud on the headphones.
the music too loud in headphones.
Yeah, I don't care about cracking knuckles.
I crack my knuckles all the time. I don't think I can.
Good job.
Thanks.
Okay, we'll do the headphones. Getting offended over small things versus saying no offense, then saying something really offensive.
Getting offended over small things, because as you know, Car, I like to roast really hard, and you know, if you don't have like a good,
Well, yeah, I take all your roasts, so.
well, because they're all true, but so you have no,
Yeah, that's true too.
yeah, but not as bad as Jericho. Jericho, I can end his life.
I think everybody can.
You know,
Everybody roasts Jericho so hard.
you know. Sometimes I feel kind of bad. I'm just like, oh,
No, you shouldn't feel bad. He deserves it.
I deserve it.
I don't know. But then he says that, and it's like, oh no, good.
I think he'll be okay.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I say saying no offense because I think people say that and they say
Then
something
something
completely
offensive, yeah.
and it's like, dog.
It's annoying.
Come on,
Mhm.
man.
But I feel like that's just kind of become part of our language now. It's not even they're not even thinking about what they're saying. It's
like
just
a
more
figure
like
of
a
speech.
yeah.
Actually, no. Getting offended over small things, that's like our generation, basically. So I hate
Yeah,
that.
man.
Yeah.
I'll vote for that. Playing devil's advocate in every conversation versus walking with their arms swinging too wide outside their
Who
body.
the fuck makes these?
Yeah, like how do you have this much time?
Walking with their arms.
This is the fucking website they work on, man. Like,
God
can you
damn.
imagine?
I am devil's advocate, so I have to.
It's more
vote.
annoying.
No, I
That's
am
the
like
other
I am that person. Like I am like
I think it's good to have differing opinions. So I'm gonna
Yeah.
go for
Yeah,
that
but
one.
then playing devil's advocate is like sometimes not needed.
In every single conversation.
You do that every single conversation.
No, I don't do it in every single conversation, but
Oh.
Yeah, but the other one's just dumb.
yeah.
Well, that's just like very pretentious people who do that anyway, right?
No, there's no context.
You
Yeah.
need the context of why people.
Next,
say
don't you
that.
want to vote on this one?
Okay, I'm gonna do devil's advocate, just because.
Okay, Car.
I'm popping gum.
Forcing you to watch, listen to something on their phone versus popping gum. Okay, I'm doing forcing people.
I'm doing the
to watch.
forcing, yeah.
It's more annoying.
Yeah.
Well, my brother says, "Oh yeah, I'm gonna send you something." Like I don't care.
Holy.
Or Jericho will send me something like, "Okay, cool."
I always, when I talk to people, I always say their name first.
I know.
Yeah.
You talk to me. I'm one of those people.
And then he says like my name. I'm like, dude, I always tell say something first. and then
That's so
say my
bad.
name. Okay, Jericho's annoying. There you go.
Jericho's annoying.
That's it. I should be in this bracket.
Walking too slow versus replying to text with a
Mm.
single word.
Wow, really?
Oh, Taylor Swift!
Oh, fucking hate that shit.
I walk slow, so.
Okay. Well,
I don't like either of them, but I'm gonna say replying to text with a single word because it's like, you know what? Especially if you texted me
Is this
first,
cute
Car.
dude? Is that a cute dude on your phone too?
Well, I don't have any of those, so.
Okay.
Oh, shoot.
well, I don't like single word stuff too, but then I do.
Okay, you're such a hypocrite then.
Yeah, but I have a great excuse. I actually work the whole day.
Hello, I work as well. Thank
Yeah,
you.
but Carl actually works the whole day.
Okay.
Well, then don't message me first, then, or like. Don't...
I'm trying to give you I'm trying to give like
Attention.
energy into this whatever.
Just be like, hey, I'm still
if-
here. Don't forget about me.
Yeah, I'm just, I'm trying to cater to all these.
It's actually such a cool thing to
You're
receive.
trying to cater all your bitches, or what?
Yo, I didn't say that.
Okay,
It's
I
not
wonder
this-
how many times you sent me a selfie that has gone to multiple other women. I would guarantee you every single time.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Show me your Snapchat. Let's.
I'll show you later.
Mhm,
Okay.
Okay.
I promise you that.
Mhm.
You didn't even show me that.
Yeah, but you didn't ask.
What do you
Okay.
mean? I always want to know.
No, okay. Telling you how to drive versus swearing too much.
Telling you how to drive because I swear all the time.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Taylor's
yeah.
a potty mouth.
Telling you how to drive, like, fuck
I
you.
am.
It's kind of cute though.
Wow.
Shut the fuck up. I'm just kidding.
Playing music too loud versus talking
Oh,
during
talking during a movie.
Oh, yeah, I hate
easy.
talking during-
What's the thing? The movie thing? There's a Tommy Texter.
There's Tommy Texter and there's
Sally
a
something.
Yeah, yes.
Which one
Sally
is that?
Seedhog
So
and
which one's it talking?
I don't think there is one.
Is it Howie something? I don't know.
I don't know where you got that, but yeah, talking during a movie that beats
Yeah.
that out.
How many are there? Jeez.
There's
Take a bracket.
64.
Okay, are we doing all of them?
Yeah, we're gonna go by through the next faster, but whatever. Not responding to texts /
I'm
emails.
terrible at not responding sometimes.
Blocking a hallway doorway while having a conversation.
Not responding.
Yeah, that's
Not
pretty
responding for sure.
I think that's just rude.
Yeah, true.
Like your phone is obviously somewhere around you within the 24 hours. Like you can answer.
Forcing you to wait until everyone is served food before eating.
How about let's start that sentence again?
Forcing you to wait until everyone is served food before eating
There
versus
we go.
sneezing without covering their mouths.
Oh, it's just
Sneezing without
sneezing.
covering your
That's just
mouth.
not
That's
sanitary.
gross.
That's not sanitary. I agree.
Ew.
That's what it actually looks like.
Fishing for compliments.
God!
Wow. Versus littering.
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 Littering. See, I'm not
Yeah,
that
because
bad.
you're guilty of the other one.
Well, I'm not that bad. So
Oh, fuck, not cleaning dishes.
borrowing something and not returning it versus not cleaning dishes.
I'm borrowing something and not returning it.
I'm not cleaning dishes because fuck, that's dirty.
Yeah, not cleaning dishes is not cool, man.
Yeah,
I
man.
mean, it's not cool, but I mean,
Well, I'm lucky my brother and I are like good with that. Like we clean our shit after each other. But I imagine like so many people, like I've talked to so many people who have roommates or whatever, and that's
Yeah,
obviously
people
a
are
big
just
issue.
dirty. I'm like, yo,
Yeah.
come on, man.
Yeah. Talking loud on the phone in public versus embellishing a story for no reason.
embellishing a story for no reason because I love hearing other people talk on the phone in public.
Really?
Yeah, because I want to know what's happening. Like I'm a people watcher. I love to like, watch.
Same. Oh my
I-
god, I love that one.
Really? I hate that. Like at the gym though.
That's different.
It's in public.
Yeah, but that's a bus.
That's a picture of people in a bus. This is general public.
Yeah, it's awesome on a bus. I don't even care if anywhere. I mean, it's just interesting.
Well, you guys voted for embellishing, so whatever. Not picking up after their... We'll say animal versus driving too slow in front of you.
Ooh, that's a tough one.
I'm saying driving too slow.
I'm saying driving too slow.
Yeah, I'll say that takes over, but that's really rude though if you don't pick up after your
Yeah.
Shaking their leg. Well, I do that.
Oh, I do that.
Versus not paying you back within a reasonable amount of time.
Well, I got their board money from Taylor.
Why?
So it doesn't apply to me. I feel like most of these things apply to me.
No.
I'm gonna say not paying you back, but I actually don't care most.
I'm like, honestly, if I gave you money, you're one of my friends, so it was long, you know, like.
Keep that in mind.
Timely, like a timely manner.
Or like, you know, no worries. Like if you go out one time, you can buy me a drink, like whatever.
Yeah, but I don't really care about shaking the leg either, because I do that.
I do that too. Like I'm a.
Fidgety.
So what are we voting on?
Well, just shaking their leg, just because I said so.
No, I'm paying the money one.
Yeah, money one, whatever.
The money
Okay,
one.
whatever.
Public displays of affection versus not flushing toilets.
Oh, not flushing toilets.
Not flushing toilets.
That's feces, bruh.
That's fucking gross.
Yeah, but
That's
this is like
disgusting.
literally every club no one flushes.
Yeah, but that's different.
How's it different?
Yeah, because it's a club.
What do you mean?
Like, but not now. You gotta define everything.
Not really, because not when you see most of the time people don't flush. It's like
Yeah, but
in
most
a
of the
public...
time you're at the club. Granted, you're drunk too. It doesn't matter. Fuck, just pee and go.
Yo, that's disgusting still to me. So you're doing PDA?
Yeah, just don't fucking shit at the club car.
I don't shit at the club.
Good.
So what are you guys voting? PDA or?
I'm saying not flushing toilets.
Not flushing toilet, bro. That's disgusting.
Whatever, let them love up on each other, even though it's fucking
Yeah,
gross.
you're just jealous or something.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah,
Don't
whatever.
have that.
Judging others for their taste in clothes / music, etc. Versus talking in a quiet space, library.
Isn't that a little
church.
prejudice?
What do you mean?
What?
What's prejudice?
Judging others and their taste in clothes and music? Oh, no, never mind.
That's literally judging.
Not prejudice?
That's not prejudging. That's just actually judging.
Oh, okay. See, I'm not very bright.
Okay, what are you voting on?
I fucking do this, so
I would say
don't know.
judging others.
You do both of those.
You're just really annoying.
No, like, I do this one more. I don't think I
Talking
do
in a
that
quiet
one.
space?
Fuck, I'm a terrible person, man.
I'm gonna say talk in a quiet space.
Yeah, talk in a quiet place.
Because
Yeah.
if I vote for the other one, I'll hate on myself for sure.
Yeah, you do that all the time.
Chewing too loud versus turning down the volume in your own car.
Wait, who?
Like you're a passenger basically.
I would say
I'm a
chewing.
passenger?
And
And I turn it off?
and it's not your car. So if I was like driving with you around in my car and you turned my own volume down, I don't think that's really annoying.
It's
like,
yeah, that annoys me.
why?
Yeah,
What if I have to
volume.
talk to you though?
Yeah, but I'm like, I like loud music in my car.
Well, I do too, but I would say chewing too loud is annoying.
Chewing too loud just means you're like your
You're just
mouth's
trying to
loud.
eat, man. Trying to hit those macros.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, okay.
Being rude to servers versus lying about meaningless things.
Being rude to
Being rude to
servers.
servers.
I agree. I hate when people. Well, that's like my family. They do that all the time. Fidgeting too much versus picking their teeth.
Picking their teeth.
Yeah, I'm fidgety, so I'm gonna go for teeth.
Oh shit.
One-upping a story you tell.
Bad.
You think that's bad versus asking for the time when they have a watch / or phone.
Asking for the time. I find that so annoying.
I do that all the time. I just did that today like 3 times.
Can we alter this as like telling people to look for things even though you have the capabilities of doing it?
Okay, yeah. That's
Yeah.
annoying.
That's Jericho.
Oh,
Yeah, I'm
no,
bad.
do you know who's really bad at that? Sport Check.
Mm.
I don't even want to say his name, but I won't. But I make fun of him all the time and impersonate him all the time. Do you remember? I don't care. I don't care. He knows.
Can you just tell him?
Not the name, just describe what happened.
Okay,
Is he at work?
because at Sport Check, I know where all the shoes were, and he'd be like, he wouldn't even look, and he would just be like, Taylor, where's the shoe? And like he would like go into like an aisle and be like, I can't find it, and I would like go in there and find it in 2 seconds because he didn't want to look. But he knows. I made fun of this to his face.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, we're changing that.
I don't know who it is.
Jericho does this all the time. Like he tells us to Google shit even though he knows he can find it right away.
But now, you know what? Now that I have work that I have to Google lots of shit, I ask still, but I Google it myself.
I'm just like, dude, you can find this information yourself.
Yeah,
Using high beams behind you versus taking up too much of a seat on public transportation.
High beams.
High beams.
Yeah, high beams, because public transportation, what's that?
What is that? Fuck a bus.
Tailgating versus going to work sick.
Going to work sick.
Going to work sick. But I'll do that though.
I'll say tailgating, because, like, I don't really care. I don't get sick at all, so it doesn't
Tailgating the partying?
Huh?
Oh my god, Jericho.
What?
Oh,
Tailgating, like driving like on someone's ass.
Is
Like,
that what tailgating
Don't you
means?
see this fucking picture?
well,
I
it's
thought
called,
tailgating is a party.
well, because it's called tailgating because of a tailgate. Like that's you're going against like you're right at like their tailgate.
Yeah, but this is, like, the picture clearly shows that.
Okay, fuck. This is more annoying than tailgating.
Okay, I'm gonna say tailgating. Fuck.
Read my hand. Don't touch me.
Shit. Showing up late to meetings, plans, and events versus looking down at their phone as you talk to them.
Showing up late because I am always early.
Yeah, you're white.
No. My motto is if you're on time, you're still late.
Yeah, you have to be early.
I do the other one, so I can't pick that one.
Yeah, because
You have to look down at their phone.
Yeah, the looking down the phone.
But
Yeah,
you do
I
that
agree.
too.
I come late on purpose, though.
Yeah, like fashionably late.
Yeah, that's me.
Okay, Diva's over here.
No, just like
we're
sometimes you look at
competing.
your phone. And like,
Yeah, we're going down quicker. So, turning without using a blinker versus constantly canceling plans. I'm going with the plans, man.
plans.
Wait,
man.
why is this again? We already answered this.
Because you go from
Isn't there
64, 32, 16, 8, 4, 2, 1.
And
Oh,
there's a
to
winner.
get to the most annoying thing.
Yes.
Ah.
See how much you're learning?
I'm not just a
Really?
pretty face, alright?
I knew that though.
Canceling plans or turning without using a blinker.
I'm still saying the blinker, but
But you don't win the other one.
Canceling plans, baby.
But constantly though, that's different than just sometimes.
yeah,
Okay, still.
I'm still smile more instead of mocking. But that's just a personal.
Jericho.
I like sports now, so. I'm going with the
So what
sports
are you
one.
going with?
It's
People
more
who
annoying
mark sports.
than mock sports.
I agree. I don't get to smile more because I always
No,
smile.
because I always have a bitch face on, even if I want to or not. Like I could be like honestly super happy, and I just
Yeah,
be,
you
like,
have
sitting there,
RBF.
and
like,
like
mad
they're
RBF.
like, oh, you smile.
You
more."
know, when I met, like, after meeting you, I don't think you get RBF. I guess you're not mad or something.
No, like it's like when I'm usually like when no one's talking to me, or like I'm just kind of like in my own head. I'm just like, you know,
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I feel you.
like when I'm with people, I don't really get it that.
Not finishing sentences versus complaining about being the wrong generation. Not finishing sentences.
Yeah.
Thanks, Jericho.
No problem.
Smoking versus backing into a parking spot as people wait.
Smoking.
Smoking. I agree.
Oh
Jericho?
my, we're like wrecking Jericho right now. Like he's gonna be like. the
Well, he
most
deserves this.
annoying- Like this is all
Doesn't even
describing
matter.
you.
Okay, whatever. Smoking. Listening to music too loud versus getting offended over small things.
Getting offended.
Getting offended. Jericho?
But
Getting offended versus listening to music too loud.
they're getting offended.
Thanks for taking forever.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You really had to process that one.
Yeah, I don't know, man.
Playing devil's advocate at every conversation versus forcing you to watch something on their phone.
I would say.
That's the devil's advocate.
I would say devil's advocate for every conversation.
Yeah, I say devil's advocate because, dude, you don't have to do that.
Mhm.
Replying to text with a single word versus telling you how to drive.
I'm gonna say telling how to drive. I really don't like that.
Telling you how to drive is.
Even though I really hate when you respond to me with one word car, but that's okay.
I'm gonna vote for one word, but
Yeah.
we'll go with how to drive because you guys won. Talking during a movie versus not responding to texts.
Talking during a movie.
Talking during a movie.
I agree.
Does Netflix count?
It's a fucking movie.
Yep.
Sneezing without covering their mouth versus littering.
Sneezing.
Sneezing.
Sneezing, I agree.
Fuck. Earth, though.
Not cleaning dishes versus embellishing a story for no reason.
Embellishing a story.
So I gotta go with dishes, man.
What, your dishes?
Mhm.
I'm dishes too. Maybe because we embellish. I'm just kidding. No.
Probably.
I don't.
Okay.
Do you?
What?
Do you not?
I don't. Driving too slow in front of you versus not paying you back within a reasonable amount of
I'm
time.
driving too slow.
Jericho.
Driving too slow.
I agree. Driving too slow.
Yeah, sometimes you gotta get to places, man.
Not flushing toilets versus talking a quiet space.
Not flushing.
Not flushing.
Not flushing. I agree. Chewing too loud versus being rude to servers.
Being rude.
Being rude is the worst.
Sherbers.
Picking their teeth versus asking for the time when they have a phone such
Picking
watch.
teeth.
I'm saying asking for the time.
Yeah, we changed that to Jericho looking for Google.
Oh yeah.
Using high beams behind you versus saving seats in a public area.
High beam.
High beam.
I don't know. I don't like this public, but yeah, high beam won.
What do you mean? You have
That's
so
not
much
that
family.
annoying.
You have to do that.
Yeah, and I find it annoying.
Oh.
Tailgating, Jericho.
Yeah, I get it now.
versus looking down at their phones as they talk to you.
I feel like this is the norm, so I'm picking tailgating. I hate that, man.
I'm really big on eye contact though. Like when I'm talking to you.
I know, that's why I look at your
It's
eyes.
because you have nice eyes.
Well, duh. Just kidding. I'm gonna say looking down at the phone. I think I said tailgating before, but now I'm switching it.
I'm gonna do looking down. 'Cause
Oh, you're fucked.
that's
bro.
rude, man.
This is what happens nowadays.
Yeah, that's you. Constantly canceling plans versus mocking people who like sports.
Canceling plans. Fuck, I hate those people.
Yeah, that's you.
Sure.
What are you talking about, man?
Not finishing sentences versus smoking.
Smoking.
I'm gonna say smoking. Jericho?
Why are we even asking him anymore?
Yeah,
Because
fuck you. Not that.
You wanna see yours?
Hey, you casually smoke, motherfucker.
When?
When's the last time?
Yeah, tell me.
I don't know.
That's what I thought.
Well, we smoked that shit that one time. And that's still smoking.
When?
I'm thinking like cigarettes.
Is that just strictly cigarettes? Or
I
are
don't
you
know.
talking about smoking
It's
anything
up to
else?
you. Smoke crack?
What the fuck?
I'm just kidding.
I'll probably try it.
I'm gonna this one.
Getting offended over small things versus playing devil's advocate.
I'm gonna say offended over small
Small
things.
things.
I'm getting offended right now. Just kidding.
It's not hard.
Telling you how to drive versus talking during a movie.
Talking during a movie.
Telling you how to drive. I don't know. I really don't like that.
I don't get that, so I'm going to talking during a movie because everyone does that. Sneezing without covering their mouth versus not cleaning dishes.
It's both
I'm saying
disgusting.
sneezing.
I'm going dishes still. Cause it mold is mold and shit and gross. Shit.
Ah,
Disgusting.
you can also sneeze on the floor, so
Yeah.
I'm gonna go-
What kind of logic is that?
What? You could direct it somewhere else.
Yeah, sneeze goes everywhere.
What do you mean? But not cleaning your dishes?
I feel like I've done that before. Like sneezed on the floor or something.
Probably.
Yeah. I'm gonna clean dishes. Sorry. Driving too slow versus not flushing toilets.
Not flushing.
Not flushing.
Not flushing. I agree.
It involves feces.
Being rude to servers versus asking for the time.
Being rude to servers.
Servers.
Yeah, rude to servers, I agree. High beams behind you versus looking down at their phone as they talk to you.
I'm looking down on the phone.
I would say high beams just because it really gets me really annoyed and pissed off right away, like real quick.
Yeah.
While looking down at the phone, it's like, okay, like, are you just doing something? And it takes a while for me to get like, hey, like, can you not?
I think it's mostly because I don't drive at night anymore. And then I talk to people
Hey,
face to
Grandpa.
face. Okay. Yo, it's my switch. Anyways, looking down at their phone because
You guys don't fight.
we're not fighting. Looking at their
Did
phone.
this our first fight?
No. Constantly
You're
canc-
sleeping on the couch. Just kidding.
Constantly
This
canceling.
is my house.
You can sleep on my bed if you want. What?
Oh my god.
Anyway, constantly canceling
Yeah.
plans versus smoking.
Smoking.
I'm going to canceling plans. Come on.
Yeah, constantly. I
Get
think
the fuck outta
canceling
here.
plans. Jericho really hits me on this one. Getting offended over small things versus talking during a movie.
I'm gonna use the same like scenario. I would say talking during a movie because that just pisses me off right quick and annoys me like real fast. and then getting offended, like, it takes me a while to get, like, really annoyed, you know?
Yeah, during a movie, I'm really thinking
Yeah,
about talking
Talking to a movie.
Yeah. Oh, no, you're not. You're more interested in other things during a movie.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
What? Don't act like you didn't hear me.
What'd you say? Not cleaning dishes versus not flushing toilets.
You're more interested in fucking their car instead of actually watching the movie.
Wow. We're gonna go back to that?
She really wants to talk about it.
No kidding.
Not flushing. Just because it involves feces.
Oh, you missed my eye roll. Sorry. I would say not flushing.
Yeah.
Not flushing.
Being rude to servers,
Rude
looking
to
down.
servers,
Rude
man. That's gonna be
servers.
winner, man.
I agree. Okay, this is
Fucking
semifinals.
Canceling plans. Fuck.
Canceling plans versus talking during a movie.
Well, you guys are gonna obviously go canceling plans. So.
Yeah, because fucking that's annoying.
Yeah, so many dates canceled. Fuck.
Yeah, man.
Hmm.
How do you think I feel?
No comment on that one.
Not flushing
Yeah.
toilets versus rude to servers.
Rude to servers.
Yeah. When it involves people with each other.
Yeah.
Okay.
You can easily flush a toilet.
It's being rude to servers.
So constantly canceling plans is the final versus being rude
Fuck
to servers.
constantly canceling plans. Fuck that. I hate that shit.
Taylor, you're doing rude to servers?
Yeah.
It's on you, man.
I see it all the time. So it has to be rude to servers. So there you go. That's our bracket. Being rude to servers is
There we
the
go.
most annoying thing that we see. And
Besides Jericho.
Jericho very epitomizes this whole list.
Yeah, sometimes I'm rude to service without knowing, though.
What do you mean?
How do you not know? It just
I
be
just ask
nice.
for too many things.
Like what, for
Like
example?
I can. So like, hey, can I have more chili oil and some lemon?
That's not being rude. That's just being like
That's
wanting things done.
yeah. If you say it nicely, then whatever.
But there's definitely like times where I didn't know that I was being rude, and the person I was having lunch with or whatever told me that I was being rude. Then I just,
I can see that. You have your moments. I'm just
and
like,
then I just
chill.
give them a bigger tip.
Oh yeah, that's true. What do you think about tipping?
I think 15% is like mandatory. But then if they're shitty, it's like 10.
Yeah, Taylor.
I have not tipped before,
Ever?
just because just because it was really bad.
Oh yeah,
service.
you're talking about it in
Yeah.
instance, yeah.
But
Like today, she was really, really good, and she had to serve our table. Like
mhm.
it's fucking a million people. She had 2 parties, and it's like just you can see like the worry on her face.
Mhm.
So I gave her like
Yeah.
20%.
No, I usually tip like the general amount. If they're really really good, then I'll do something bigger. But
What's the biggest tip you gave?
I don't know.
I did like 50.
50%.
$50
Oh,
Oh.
where?
for a girl I knew.
Oh, that's different.
Okay, I'm just saying.
Was that Stella's?
It's one of my friends worked at Asia City.
Who?
I'll
Why
tell
you-
you later. No names, obviously. And I gave her a huge tip.
oh my god, your face
You know?
when you said that. No, just his face
Oh.
when he's like, my friend.
My friend.
Jeez. Jeez.
She's my ex, actually, but I gave her a tip.
Ah.
Yeah.
Thought you didn't do girlfriends.
Well, that was before.
Mm.
Yeah, you can. I don't
Before
think-
you got your heart broke.
I don't think you can call what Car had girlfriends though.
Yeah, it was like.
It's like
a
puppy
month.
love.
It
I was
a
gonna say
month.
like fuck buddies, but okay.
No, I
No.
don't consider them girlfriends. So, yeah.
That's it.
No. I don't know about that. Okay,
What?
anyways. Nothing.
Tell me,
No.
assholes.
So Taylor, how was your first experience
In the pod.
venting about things?
Honestly, I could have gone on for hours. So
Yeah, but we don't want to, ruin your
Last
sleep.
one was fucking 2 hours and 44
Yeah,
minutes.
there was a lot of heat during that, though. Yeah, that was good, So, Taylor, when you're like searching for a new relationship, are you even searching? Let's put that out first.
I'm just doing me. Whatever happens to come across my path.
Yeah.
Yeah, you never found this person yet, and You
Well,
never-
obviously not.
I hope he's brown.
What do you mean? You never met them like a year ago?
You say you hope he's brown.
Yes.
Oh my god.
And I hope he drives like a white Golf.
Oh my god.
No, it's not your car.
I don't drive a white Golf, but okay.
Yeah, it drives a...
You'll
what do you
never let this, like, me dating someone who's Asian down.
drive? Yeah, because, you know, your typical choice of men.
What are my typical choice of men? Please tell me.
Jericho, tell us.
Those
Tell me,
hockey
what's my
players.
type?
Those hockey players that play in the beer league that's going nowhere.
Whoa. Yikes, Taylor.
Ouch.
You gonna take that?
Well, confirm or deny, though.
What's that?
Taylor, you gonna take that?
No, that's 100% confirmation.
Yeah. Let's
Um,
go.
Yeah.
Nothing against those guys. I just want Taylor to have a good love life.
Yeah.
That's true. That's good to know that you want that for
Like, I want happiness for her. She already had too much of.
I
Negative
have,
experience.
honestly, though, like, ugh,
Yeah, so super unlucky. You're super unlucky.
right? Like, I'm such a
Like,
good person.
I had thought that your last relationship was gonna be your last relationship.
Right, I know you told me that, but
And I'm
What do
like,
you mean last one?
I don't have to worry about this girl anymore. It's
So you
great.
thought the last guy would be like
Yeah,
forever?
because the way she was like portraying it, the way she was
well,
talking
because
about
it was
it.
great at the beginning.
Oh,
Yeah.
wow.
Wow.
But thank God.
That's good. We wouldn't have like reconnected if that was the case.
Yeah, just stop sending people bed selfies.
What do you mean? I don't send anybody but Taylor, obviously.
You're such a fucking liar.
Okay there, bud. Show me your Snapchat right now.
Yeah, I'll send you after.
Oh my god.
Oh, I gotta delete a few things. Just kidding. No, just kidding. I'll show you for sure.
Okay, well, who do you, like, what,
Mm.
like,
Was
no,
Jericho's type? What? Just kidding.
no, not Jericho's type. What type or what kind of characteristics do you see that I should look for in my next guy?
Be honest.
It's tough. 'Cause
Like-
I want you to have like a man, but it's so hard to put onto guys to be in touch with their emotional as well as being tough. That's like the hardest part of being a guy these days. People don't understand how to separate or like marry both. That you can be emotional at times and you can be tough at times too. Not a lot of people can put that together into one person.
Ooh, preach it.
Well, I think it's because most
We're just taught to be
not that way.
yeah, to be not that way.
Which is fair, yeah.
But then it always ends up that they're too emotional anyway.
Or
I
and
have
or
that,
too
yeah.
or too closed off.
Like too emotional
Yeah.
in a way where they can't handle it themselves. You know what
Like
I
I
mean?
just think a lot of people like not play the victim card, but like, oh, this girl fucked me up, so I want to fuck up every other girl that I ever tried after that.
No, my very first ex, who is also very emotional, apparently, he told me that I ruined him for other women. I'm like, okay.
And honestly, I want to say the same, but my relationship,
No.
but my relationship when it ended, I feel like it made me better. Even
good.
though it sucked, it made me better. Like
Exactly.
I would not be who I am today without it.
But, like,
Yeah.
you know my first ex, though. Like, you know the one I'm talking about. I don't even want to talk about him, because I don't even want to talk about him.
That one's fucked.
That was fucked. Still, to
That
this
was
day, I'm
fucked
still
up.
dealing with that shit.
Yeah, but I think at a certain point you have to forgive yourself. So you don't deal with that anymore.
No, I don't, but it's just like...
Yeah.
You think you want to take a break for a bit or no? You, Taylor.
I'm good. Whatever you guys want.
No, like he
Like
means
in relationships.
yeah.
Break? Well, this is a break.
What about whole face Taylor?
Oh, have you been in a hoe phase?
No.
Do you want to be?
In general,
Like-
I don't know why you said it like that.
I know, I was like, do you want to be?
Well, I mean, you can take it as what you want. But...
I've thought about this, like, honestly.
Because I know when I hate to interrupt you, but like, it's that when we spoke, you're like, you're not that type of girl to just like fuck on not a relationship. Basically.
I have, like, hooked up with people. Not very many. Like, I think there's only been 2. Like, that's been, like, a true hookup.
Sure.
Cars that can't relate.
I can't really.
Just put a 0 in front of that 2. I'm just kidding.
Okay, go ahead.
And then double it.
Times it by 5.
And then times it by 5.
Then after add the number pi.
I don't know. Like, I'm still kind of conflicted with that in my head.
Do you feel like if you enter a whole phase, you'd be like giving parts of yourself to people that don't deserve it?
I'm someone who wants someone who has to work for me.
Okay.
Oh, being an overseas, you have to still work, man. Like that's not.
But I don't.
I don't know about
okay,
that.
the thing with me is like when I feel
Oh, you don't have to
lonely.
work.
No.
Dang. This is new to me, so.
Oh my
You
god.
don't have to work. Are you crazy? Okay,
When I'm feeling like everyone feels lonely and like whatever, and like you're like, that's when you're like, okay, I want someone like just right now and then. I think like I feel that way, but I'm not craving necessarily sex. Let's say it's more of like an emotional connection.
and you want to have comfort too. Right?
Yeah.
You want to have both, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then sometimes it just leads to having sex
Mhm.
anyway.
It's part of it. I think it's a big part of it.
But I don't know. That's just me. If you want to be a hoe, go be a hoe. I'm not judging you, but
Sure.
I don't know if it's my.
You're young though,
You're not
so I mean,
right.
there's many
No.
years still left.
Is there
Yeah.
though? Just kidding.
Yeah, she's young.
But she can be locked up anytime.
Yeah.
I don't think
Taylor.
that's gonna happen anytime soon.
Oh, I hope so.
Oh, I hope so too.
Oh my god, you too.
It's not by me. I'm already in love.
Yeah.
that?
Oh, Jericho, tell us about
No,
yourself.
I'm not telling you shit.
No, you don't have to say. Well, you just said it. Like
You just gotta be patient.
like you said, you're in love.
Yes.
Wow, how did you get to that point when you accepted this?
Okay, Jericho's in love every other day.
No, but for real.
That's why I didn't want to say it. I just was gonna say that.
No, but for real, this guy's actually in love. I know.
Okay, I haven't really talked to you about it, so I don't really know like where your true
It just,
heart's
like-
at. So that's why I'm saying that. 'Cause
It's
you always
just
say
like I couldn't explain it either, but the feeling of being drawn to someone I've never felt before. I've
Really?
lusted over someone. I've
that.
desired
A lot of
somebody.
people.
Yes. Stop telling them, Taylor.
Sorry. You see like one person in the street, you're like,
Oh my god,
love
I love her.
her.
But I think now more than ever, I really want the current one to work.
Right.
And I'd be really, really sad if it didn't.
Good.
Yikes. But then,
But I'll understand if it didn't happen.
so can you say like what her thoughts are on this situation?
No, get the fuck out of here.
Hey, I'm just asking, man.
No, that's her thoughts and it belongs to her, okay?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, but okay, cool, man.
I just hope.
There's hope. You're
There's
really
hope.
hoping for this one.
Hope
I'm not
because
gonna
of-
comment on this because I just can't.
Why you can't?
Right.
I know that Jericho feels this kind of way.
I don't know. I just don't know if it's like legit. Like if I'm being
Yeah, I
honest.
think it's legit for him.
If I'm being honest though, like that's just we haven't really talked about it very much.
Yeah.
So I don't really know,
Yeah,
but
don't worry, I got you.
I've definitely talked to you about multiple
Mm.
in oh my god, I'm so in love with her kind of
Yeah,
deal.
yeah,
So it's
no,
like
it's so
I don't know if
bad.
it's like it's like just another one.
Yeah, we had this conversation where Jericho's like he can be in love with two people at once. So
That is false.
okay, what do you think?
That's me and Jericho don't see eye to eye on this.
Yeah, we don't.
What's your thought on it then?
Well, your position is that you can only be in love with one person, right?
Like truly in love with someone, yeah. You can be infatuated with other people. Or you
Sure.
can like
But you know what? Honestly, Car, I would change it to that now.
You would change it now?
Yeah,
Who knows best over here?
yeah.
Miss Taylor with the wise old soul over here.
Yeah. Okay, that's good, Jericho.
She's pretty wise.
Because we had
Honestly, I honestly like sometimes like when I say stuff, I'm just like shit, like that's deep. Like
Holy.
I've been through some shit, I know.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah, that's why I don't want Taylor to like date another waste man.
I don't like. I'm so over it. Like even my sisters, they joke. They're like, Taylor, you're not allowed to pick your next boyfriend. We have to pick for you because you apparently can't do it yourself.
can't
Yeah, me
trust
too.
yourself.
Like, yo, you have to run it by
You can't
me.
trust yourself.
No, but that's the other thing. It's like now I'm scared. You know,
What are you scared about?
Yeah, what are you scared of, Taylor?
I'm having another fucking piece of shit guy.
Oh, I mean, I think you just have to look around the room. Taylor, look around the room.
I didn't know there was 4 of us in here.
What are you talking about?
Exactly.
Wow. But yeah, any more thoughts on what do we want to get out of Taylor? Anything crazy? What's your number, Taylor? You wanted to reveal that?
My number?
Yeah, what's your number?
Okay, I asked Carr for his number, because just in case I got lost at his house, and he literally gave it to me in 5.6 seconds.
No, that's not phone number. I'm talking about your sex
I
number.
know, but that just...
Your phone number?
I know, but that just reminded me of that story.
Oh, yo, phone numbers are easy. When I type in 204, I just have to...
No, I'm just saying, because I asked Carr for his number just in case I got lost on the way here, and, like, literally I said, what's your number? And he was like, instant, like, yep, here it is.
Should probably tell you how important you are.
What's that?
Probably should tell you how important you are to him.
Oh, I know.
Oh, so important.
Oh, important.
What's true?
Oh, okay, back to my number.
If you want it, you don't have to say it.
No, I can say. Okay. 4...
You have to do the math?
Well, no, I just want to make sure I'm not missing anything. I don't have very
She
many.
wants to communicate the truth.
Exactly. I don't want to give a miss.
She doesn't want to get lies.
Hold on. Okay, let me think. So there's,
That was good.
I love that. Just like you had to add and maybe
It's okay.
subtract.
Okay, well now I can't think. Fuck. I think it's 6.
6?
Yeah.
That's cool.
And because I dated 4, and then I decided to hook up. So yeah, that's accurate.
Cool. That's respectable.
Mm-hmm.
Car's like, I haven't been that way since I was 12, so.
No, I lost my virginity when I was 23.
I know. As soon as I said that, I remember that.
Did you lose it first? Or did I lose it first?
You lost it before me.
What? No,
You did.
that's a lie. Really?
You did.
That's surprising.
I
I
know. That's what everyone says.
Yeah.
I was 16, so just a little,
You're a sloot.
little slut.
Sloot army.
Wow.
No, but I think her generation was like, everything is about sex.
Honestly, my generation, like, well, I wouldn't say.
And our high school probably had more dope people.
No, because all of my exes who were actually assholes all came from my high school. The one guy who I dated who I was actually super sweet and would still stay in contact with. Okay, that's one thing I failed to mention, which I feel like I need to, is that there is one guy who I did date very briefly who love him.
And I
great
like
guy.
him. I like this guy.
Great guy. Like, I literally, like, had, like, drinks with him the other night. Or not the other night, but, like, a few weeks ago. And I'm like, you're still cool. And I thanked him. I was like, thank you for being the only guy who didn't
So
treat me
that
like a piece of
sucks.
shit.
So what happened?
We just, for me, I don't know, I just don't think there's chemistry there. I don't know, it just wasn't working for me, like, romantically.
Oh, romantically.
Yeah.
But you just liked...
I like his friendship, and I wish we, like, you know, we'll
Oh,
never
you
be able to
like-
go back to friends how we were, but, like, you
Oh,
know.
like just buddies, though.
Yeah.
Oh, I see.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's cool.
So, I mean, there was one tiny glimmer of hope, but it was
you
gone.
just don't feel that way.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, well, that makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
So,
Sucks.
Nothing to
She's
worry
actually such a good guy.
so
Very.
what's wrong with them, Jericho, from your perspective?
I'm not telling. I'll tell her tell you that.
Oh, God.
If she wants to.
She doesn't.
I don't know what you're talking about. Like, what was wrong with him?
Other than the chemistry, obviously.
I can't say that.
Yeah.
I can't say that. No.
No,
I'll tell Carl
say
after,
it.
but I
Yeah.
can't say that. But no.
Okay,
No,
fine.
I can't say that. But that was like what I did say, like about like us chemistry. That is
Yeah,
true.
that's
So
true.
that was like the main part.
Is the one glimmer of hope that Taylor had, and she
Yeah.
took it away herself.
I did, but I'm not gonna stay with someone if I know it's not gonna work down the road.
That's cool.
That's respectable.
Mm-hmm.
Right. Anything else you want to ask Taylor? I asked the number.
I know Taylor though.
Yeah,
What-
I think this is more for you, Car.
Yeah,
No,
what do you
no,
want to
what's-
ask Taylor?
We kind of went over a little bit, but like you have a set type in your head, or it just so happens these guys are the guys you
You always
want?
go for the same type. Like you can
Okay,
line them up,
so-
and it would be like the same guy.
And this is also something that I did share on Camera Face, but you guys both commented on, is about the humor. I can't remember how it went, but it's basically saying, like, I'm attracted to the guys with the same kind of humor as me. It's just unfortunate that I have my humor is one of a fucking asshole.
Mm-hmm.
Like, you know, I like that banter, I like the roasting, I like, you know, like the...
A lot of girls do like that stuff.
Mm-hmm. But, like, you know, it's... And a lot of it is, like, a hockey locker room talk, you know?
Yeah.
So, which is why I feel like I am attracted to those hockey kind of guys, because they get it, you know? And, like, they're not offended or
But
whatever.
they're not relationship material.
Mm-hmm.
Taylor.
Sorry, I don't know every single hockey guy is not dateable, but anyways.
Yeah.
So I think that's a really big thing for me, because, you know, if you're boring right off the hop, I'm just like, okay, like, I'm just like...
Do you look for excitement, obviously? Or
Well, not
more-
even just excitement, but I want someone, like, that's how I am mostly, like, how I'm with you, like, you know, like, I joke around, like, I'm very, like, whatever, so, like, that has to be a good... Like, if I can't joke with you, then, like, I'm not gonna stay
Or feel like
with
get
you.
offended or something.
Yeah,
Like,
or if it's just weird after I say something, it's like, okay, alright. Like, so that's a big thing, and a lot of that, like, a lot of the hockey guys, as you're putting them into, can't handle that, because it is a lot of, like, that's what happens in the locker room and stuff, so I think that's my issue there.
So for your next one, like, what are you gonna do?
Opposite.
How will you pick? Do
Opposite.
you have an idea of how you're gonna pick these guys, or what?
Opposite.
Will it be opposite? Will it be Asian? I feel like there's nothing else to mention after that.
Oh my god.
Honestly, I'm just looking for someone who is... I think a big thing that I've been lacking in all, like, I would say all relationships have been in is feeling wanted and feeling
But you're
valued.
talking about
Feeling valued.
Yeah, you're talking about feeling wanted more than just physical, right? So you're talking
Exactly,
about-
yeah, like that's easy, but it's like emotionally and like actually like no, like I appreciate you and
Someone
like,
that can look into your soul and like
exactly,
explain what the
which
fuck
no
you're
one has
feeling.
really entered, so I don't know.
Yep.
But that's
Wow.
That's Taylor looking for purpose.
So if you know anybody
That's looking.
that's looking, audience.
Yeah.
You're not allowed.
Audience
actually.
or a speaker.
We're gonna be very protective, so.
oh god.
It's true though.
Yeah.
So you guys calling yourselves my brothers then?
No, I
Not
wouldn't say
Carl.
that for myself. But...
I will say I am Taylor's brother.
Oh hell.
But she
no.
still has a nice butt.
Oh
It's
my-
not something you can say now if you're putting yourself in that category.
Yeah,
I'm not your
Jericho.
brother though.
But
But you have a nice butt.
Thank you.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay, let's not mention.
And you have nice bone structure.
What for facial?
Yeah. And like shoulders and hip ratio.
She's
Oh,
an
yeah?
athlete.
Athlete. No, hockey girls have just big butts. It's just what it is.
Yeah, I know. I saw
It's
that.
because of what they
I
do,
see
right?
that,
Skating works on glutes, so
Facts.
facts.
Mm-hmm.
It's alright. Are we ready? Anything else, guys? Nothing.
Oh, me and Taylor fought once.
Oh, what about? Oh yeah, this
What
is
did we fight
about
about? I
before,
forget.
right? Oh yeah. Oh my god, I remember.
Yeah, it was actually Card that told me just say sorry, dude.
Oh, and I didn't talk to you? Oh my god, I forgot about
How we
that.
actually
Literally, you didn't
not-
talk to me for 2 months.
Yeah,
oh
she
my
was
god.
crazy. Ugh.
Oh.
So what happened?
I was being a bit dramatic, but I literally just
She
wanted...
was!
Okay, but the reason why I was being dramatic, not because of what everything happened, just because I wanted this asshole over here to actually say sorry to my face.
That's not Jericho though. That's
Exactly, I need to help him grow. That's what a friend does. So
Hey,
you're welcome.
That's good.
You're
that's
welcome.
good.
And this guy wastes my very last day at working at Sport Check
Yeah.
to tell me because it was someone who I can't remember who.
Adrian.
Yeah, he's
no
like,
names. Fuck, man.
Hey, shout out AIDS, man. It's all good.
Okay.
I
Whatever.
don't think that's. I don't think he'll care. But he was just like literally like he basically pushed you into
Yeah.
saying sorry.
I
And I,
really
was cool.
wanted
As
to,
soon
though.
as he said those words to me, I'm like, oh yeah, we're cool. Like I've been over it for months now. Like you know.
Yeah, but you weren't over it before.
Well, no, because you pissed me off because you're being a fucking asshole.
Yeah, but what did he do? Let's get into
Okay,
it.
I was just I'm not one to open up emotionally, okay, and I did to Jericho, and he decided that was the prime time to make a joke. It's not the right time to make a joke! And I got mad, and he didn't see why I was mad. Don't even laugh, because I was pissed. I was pissed.
Yeah, I heard that story.
Mm-hmm. Like, I was going through some shit, and I was just like, you know what, Jericho, this is how I'm feeling, blah, blah, blah. And you're like, you said something stupid. I was just like, are you fucking serious right now? And you're like, I'm like, hey, fuck you.
I think Jericho's just trying to make it light, you know?
That's what I do.
But that's the thing. Jericho talks about, I'm calling you out. You talk about being so emotional and so this and that, but you can't get emotional. You can't. Like, you shy away from it. I'm sorry. I'm calling you out hard.
More so now than ever.
Mm-hmm. Like, you're like, oh, I'm so emotional, like, blah, 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 like, and then you're like, so emotional, you're like, like, you laugh about it, and, like, you shy away from it, and it's just, like...
So, what's it called? Defense mechanism?
Defense mechanism, for sure, but it's so frustrating.
Oh, I think he just wants to be emotional when it, like, benefits
him. Yes, 100%.
There you go.
Because he wants to show, like, the ladies that he's like, oh, yeah, I can be emotional.
How's that working? Just kidding.
Yeah, how's that going for you, bud?
We'll see.
Well, now we're roasting you. You're not saying anything.
We'll see. I don't know.
But if I knew more on Carr, I'd be roasting him too, but unfortunately I don't. So.
You can get to know him.
Oh my god.
What do you mean? You were calling me out this whole episode.
Yeah, you were.
That's what I do, though. That means I show I care.
Yeah, but...
Also, you care about car.
Oh my god.
Yes! Got him!
Alright. Okay, so...
Let's end it on that.
We're ending on this. You guys got any plugs?
Okay, I'll
plug
go,
your
I'll go
socials.
first. So follow me, Team Developmental.
Yeah.
I'm also doing this deadlift competition. So if you want to donate, the link is going to be on my bio. I think if it doesn't work, you let me know. And I'm
Your bio on which handle?
Team Developmental, Instagram.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, that's pretty much it.
You have a Snapchat?
I do, but I don't use it.
That's too bad.
Remember when he had to delete it? Oh, you're being so dramatic about it.
Oh yeah, that's bad.
Taylor, what are your socials? What do you want to plug? You have any events people want to watch you play hockey or whatever? What do you want? What do
No,
you
my
got?
season's done, unfortunately.
Okay.
I didn't get to watch a game, man.
No, you guys should have came. You guys
I
would
don't
have
want
been...
to meet you
Tell me
playing
not
hockey.
to.
Hmm?
You tell me not to come to your games.
You say it jokingly. You
Oh, I
could've
didn't
came.
know that. What the hell? I would have came.
I know you would have, and you would have probably been super embarrassing, so that's probably why I said don't go.
See? You didn't want me to come. Oh,
Okay, what's your
this is funny. That
Instagram?
would
You
be
have
so
Snapchat?
My Instagram is Taylor Webb, but with 2 Y's.
funny. Yeah.
And my
I pushed Taylor on changing her Instagram to Tay the Bay.
Tay the Bay.
Yeah.
Oh my
But
God.
it's not original because it's from this YouTuber called Toy the Bay. But it's Tay the Bay just works. And that's why I have her on my phone. It's so
But my Snapchat is TWebs.
How do you spell that?
cool. I don't even think I have you on Snapchat.
TWEBBS.
That's it.
Yeah.
And I have my plugs. Instagram, Keeping Up With The Car. Snapchat, Cardi Trey, Karuetrey. You can see my bed pics on Snapchat, so yeah.
No lie, no lie.
I have a Facebook,
no lie,
Carginto. If you want to listen to the podcast, it's on iTunes, Google Play, and Spotify. And you can plug in the RSS feed at gintobros.popping.com. It's the website as well. New and improved website. You can see all our episodes. It's very laid out, one page only. You don't have to scroll a bunch of things. And that is the Ginto Bros podcast. Peace.